going on, y'all? Welcome back to the lab session. We got two special guests today, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people. Tell them who you are and what you do.
JJ Harris, man. Follow me at Training Clothes 51 on IG.
Antonio Cole, Anton_Too Loud on IG.
Yeah, man. We had this plan for a little while now. I'm glad everything finally lined up how it's supposed to line up, bro. I met you at one of the Games Boys events. I forget what they call it, man. A gym takeover. They did a gym takeover over there at Southern Strength, man. And you was putting up some numbers, man. Putting up some crazy numbers, had some PRs, bro. It was a crazy night, man. You didn't make it. Have you ever been to one of those events yet?
Nah, I haven't been yet, but I'm trying to make it out to one.
We're going to make it happen, We're going to make it happen, bro. If y'all haven't been, man, y'all need to tap in with the Games Boys and CJ and them and pull up to the next event, right? But with that being said, bro, let's dive into how did y'all get into fitness, period? Like, how did this begin for y'all?
My pops, he always had me into sports. And both sides of my mom and my dad was split, but no matter what side I was on, they both was into athletics. Like my mom's side, my uncle played football, they wrestled. Then my dad's side, they didn't have the genetics like my mom's side, but my daddy was into weightlifting, the football and all of that. So I remember being good in sports, but my body figure when I was growing up, I was like skinny with a big belly.
Skinny fat, what do you say?
Yeah, and I ain't like that shit, man. So as time blew by, I would watch my daddy go to the gym, and I'm looking at my uncles, and they all jacked up. I'm like, I'm gonna change this shit. And I'll never forget, it was like, I probably was like 11 years old. I was either 11 or 12 years old, and it was a summer. It was the summer before going into like the 6th grade. I set up a plan. I wrote it down. I say, look, I'm gonna do.
You made your own workout plan?
Literally, and it was just push-ups and sit-ups. Push-ups and sit-ups, push-ups and sit-ups, and I just kept basic stuff. Did that, and then when I turned like 13, I was finally able to lift because my daddy would take me to the gym with him, but I couldn't lift because you got to be a certain age. So finally, once I hit 13, I started lifting with him, and man, when I went in my freshman year in high school, I was probably about $165, $170, same height I am now.
You still had the little gut though?
No.
Okay.
Lost all of that, man, because I literally sit-ups, push-ups.
But did you have the muscle too? You just, you lost the body fat now. Now you're like, okay, I'm gonna build from here.
When would, like, what time?
At high school, when you first got to high school?
When I got to high school, I was like super cut up.
Okay.
But the thing is, I played football. So, in high school, they'll put you at line, whatever, and I was tough. So they had me playing nose guard and in, but I'm 165. So I'm lean and jacked up like I wanted to. But I'm like, damn, I got to put some size on me because I got some big boys.
Some shit down.
Yeah, so then I started eating more. And since high school, bro, or since 12 years old to now, I've just always been at it, bro.
That's cool. So
thanks to my pops and
thanks
to my mama's side. So
you say your mom was in the fitness them too?
So I would say this. I would say my dad was more, his heart was more in it. Like when I say like work ethic, like going to the gym. But my mom's side, they may have not been as strict going to the gym, but they just had raw genetics. Like
they had to do too much.
They didn't have to do as much, but they trained because when you big, a lot of you strong. So you're like, shit, let me go play at these weights. I know so it was more like that. But my dad, it was like, nah, I need to. He was like, I need to get this shit right, So he put more effort than my mama's side did because he didn't have the genetics like my mom's side.
So
yeah.
What's up? And then for you, how you got in fitness?
So pretty much this man, bro, he was like 12, 11 years old. I'm like 5 years old. This man had me doing push-ups and sit-ups.
Oh, so he started that shit. He said,
so basically when he got on his workout plan he told you about, he pretty much brought me along the journey with him. So he wake me up at like, I think 6 or even maybe 5 in the morning, man. We doing push-ups and sit-ups. I'm talking about, I'm in that bitch crying, bro. Mad as fuck, like pissed.
Yeah.
But yeah, we was in there getting it. I kind of fell off when he got in high school because we weren't
the age
around.
Gap and stuff like that.
Yeah, because we got a 7-year age gap. You feel me? So we wasn't really around each other like that when he got in high school. So I kind of fell off. Then my mom took me out of sports. But then I got back into it when I was 15 and I entered my freshman year.
Okay.
Basically, bro, I just noticed it was dudes bigger than me, tougher than me. I seen them. I was intimidated. I said, fuck that. I ain't finna be walking around this bitch scared to be no victim. So
Yeah.
I started
Can't
out
be
with
victim
some,
weight.
oh yeah, can't be no
weight.
victim. Cause I was in the gym in middle school, like 7th, 8th grade, but I was fucking around with cardio and shit. Like I was on the treadmill all night doing that type of shit. But I got into the weights officially my freshman year. And now I had a set of 20-pound dumbbells that he actually had from high school, and he still had them at the house. So I started off 6 sets of 20 reps curls, dumbbell curls in my mom's bathroom, 30-second rest in between each set. I stuck with that for like 3 months. Arms got big as fuck, veins start popping out. I'm like, okay, it's time to build the rest of the body now. I start getting into the bench press, squats, deadlifts, and all that.
That's cool stuff, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, the environment played a big role, man, when you got somebody around you that's like,
oh yeah,
work, like,
and
okay,
I had the uncles, all my uncles seeing their pictures from when they wrestled, playing football, seeing him. He was a beast on the field, had a big name in Polk County. So, you know, you got to keep that tradition going. You know, you can't be the little brother or the nephew of these greats.
Yeah.
And then you coming in like a little, you know, you got to kind of, you got to keep that shit going, you feel me?
That bit done paid off, man. Look at them boys, man. Little swole ass, bro. You feel me, bro? So.
But I'm gonna tell you, though, his genetics are rawer than mine. Because me and him got different pops.
Okay.
Same mom. So, you know, I told you, my mama's side, they all yoked.
Yeah.
But his daddy, his muscle belly is like super.
So he got a mom and a dad.
Man, he got some work ethic.
My dad, so the thing with my dad, their side is mostly Nigerian. I don't know if you know. I don't know. It's Nigerian DNA. The majority of it is Nigerian DNA. I don't know if you know about Nigerians, but them motherfuckers. Oh yeah, they some oxes, man. Yeah. They different. So I definitely would say I put on muscle easily.
Our people from Jamaica.
That's cool stuff. You know, I got my little Trini in me too, you feel what I'm saying? Tight shit,
West
you know what I'm saying?
West
Shit going on, you dig?
Okay, West Indies,
so you got some of the Taino.
I don't know how good my genetics is though, man. I got some work that I got to catch up y'all boys still, man. We're going to find out in the next few years though, bro, you feel me? But on that note, right, both of y'all was skinny growing up, right?
Nah, I was chubby.
You okay?
So see, it was two different.
That's cool. So y'all got both sides, right? So talk about that a little more. How was that being chubby growing up? Like,
man, listen, like I had my cousins. You know, he the older brother. They picking on me. They fucking with me. Oh, you fat, this and that. I ain't really give a fuck about them.
Yeah.
You know, cause in my mind, I'm already thinking, okay, they the older cousins. They the older brothers. Of course they gonna fuck with me. I'm the youngin'. You feel me? But it really got to me when I noticed that the girls I liked in middle school, they wasn't fucking with me. They liked the dudes that was more. Mind you, I was chubby, but like I still had some athleticism to me. I was always like at least the top 3 fastest in my class because of the genetics. Yeah, but physique wise, I ain't have it. Them boys had 6 packs already. And me, I'm just a little chubby motherfucker, fucking man boobs and shit. So I'm like, damn, that's really what affected me the most, for sure.
And that put out a little fire in you too.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a big part of the motivation, for sure.
So what was it like for you being skinny though?
Skinny with the big gut?
Yeah, okay, let's talk about both.
Skinny
Going
with
skinny
the
with
big
big gut,
gut.
and they being skinny, like you said, and you like, damn, I need to put some weight on now too. So what was that like?
So skinny with the big gut. You know, I went to a lot of after-school programs in the summer. Like I went to the rec, Boys and Girls Club. I used to be pissed that I couldn't take my shirt off and go to the pool.
Man.
So that right there was like a big insecurity. Like I can't take my shirt off. Like that bothered me. So that's what made me lose all of that. And then, you know, like I said, once I got all that fat off and was just kind of lean and skinny, what motivated me to get bigger and put some size on was I was playing ball with the big guys. So, but yeah, not wanting to take my shirt off. If I'm going to Wet and Wild, because that's when we was growing up, it was Wet and Wild, and you had Water Mania. All my friends that I'm around, I'm wearing a shirt and shit. I'm like, man, I can't keep doing this, man. So that's what motivated me to get right on that.
That's cool stuff, man. That's That's actually crazy that you're saying it though. It's kind of like similar on both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
But,
I ain't want to take my shirt off at the pool.
At all,
I'm
yeah.
known for that. You can ask anybody. I ain't never want to take my shirt off at the pool.
And you know, see, I grew up real skinny, bro. I ain't never had a problem taking my shirt off. But even then, I was still looking at people like, damn, bro, I knew I was frail though. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this shit don't sit right, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like, how did y'all get past that though? You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people that are. I feel like I haven't seen it as much, but I still know people that do that shit. You know what I'm saying? They won't take their shirt off at the pool, or you go out these spot to the beach or something like that, and they avoid getting the water for a reason, keep their shirt on or whatever, stuff like that. Like, how did y'all get past that in y'all head?
So me, man, like, you know, the way you fix an insecurity is putting work into something, right? So you insecure about a certain thing because you feel like you ain't performing good in that area. You know, like I talk about confidence a lot. Like a lot of motherfuckers like they tell you, hey, be confident, be confident. Like I always disagree with that. Like I don't feel like I don't feel like you should be allowed to just be confident. I feel like you had to been putting in some reps into something, some work into something, you perfected something, so now you earned the right to like, all right, I'm gonna be confident. But you know, if I got a pudge, right, and I know I'm fat, oh, I'm confident. Like I hear people do that. I hear a lot of people say like, oh, yeah, I might be big, but I'm confident. But that's really you just really trying to trick yourself into, but you don't want to face the reality. So me, to get over that is putting the freaking work in. So like, if I want to look good, at the pool and be able to take my shirt off, I got to do something to fix that. So I did something to fix that, and now I'm confident to take it off. So I just feel like, you know, getting past certain insecurities and you know, and being confident, you gotta maximize something. You can't just walk around with your chest out because why are you confident?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's my thought.
And I feel like that don't last forever, don't need it too. That's like a temporary thing. One thing I always say, don't lie, is that mirror.
Fact.
Yeah, for that mirror, that'll gonna tell you everything you need to know. That insecurity is gonna come right back to the front of your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can run game in life, but you can't run game in fitness. Your physique gonna.
Yeah.
You can't run game with this shit, bro. What you do and your daily habits is gonna show your physique, and you can't lie on that shit. Like it ain't no. It's ways to get money out here. You can run game and finesse, do all this. You can't finesse fitness.
Facts.
That's one thing about it, bro. This is the truth, right? This is the raw truth.
Yep.
Right in front of you.
Yep.
So yeah.
How did you get over like that with the shirt thing too? Like, so you was chubby though too, so you had to.
He basically summed it up for you. The way I see it, man, it's about being in tune with reality and accepting shit for what it is. So if you notice something you don't like about yourself, take some accountability, get the fuck up and fix it. It's simple. I gave you the example. I was in high school. It was dudes with bigger arms than me. They was benching more than me, squatting more than me. And I was intimidated. So I said, yeah, I'm not finna be walking around here acting like, oh yeah, he'll beat me up. No. I'm finna go change that shit. I'm finna be one of them dudes or be even better than them dudes.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's simple, man. I feel like people overcomplicate a lot of shit too, man.
Oh yeah,
it's really like
accountability, man.
Bro, you made this shit so simple, bro. You really go in there, just pick that shit up, bro.
Yeah.
Pick the shit up, bro. Put it down.
That's it.
Bro, it really is that simple. Now, when you start wanting to hit different levels and shit, okay, then we start adding in different things like rep ranges and tracking calories and stuff like that, right? But with that being said, too, right, y'all both started doing push-ups and sit-ups at first, right? Then you picked up some dumbbells. What was y'all preferred choice working out? Was it the goddamn calisthenics or was it weights for y'all?
I gotta say the weights, bro.
The weights.
Yeah, because I feel like the calisthenics, I feel like that gives you like the tone, like it structures up the muscle. But bro, when you get the weights and you got that vein popping out, bro, like that middle vein in your arm and shit, like calisthenics only gonna take you so far. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't knocking calisthenics at all. Don't get me wrong. I think you should do both. But bro, weights. Hearing that iron just hit the ground, that weight when you fucking clamping the 45, like, bing, bro, nah. Weights all day long, hands down for me.
Man, it's crazy. It's a hard question for me because I never really been the type to kind of say, okay, I prefer this over that, because I always saw fitness as a whole. Like I saw calisthenics, weightlifting, all that shit together. It's all in one pool. That's how I always viewed the shit.
But do you do it all though, bro?
Oh yeah.
You say you view it that way, do you do it all?
Oh
Okay,
yeah. So on my leg days, I'm always doing lunges. Squats is actually calisthenics. It's just weighted calisthenics. You can do body weight squats. You feel me? I'm always doing dips, push-ups. Every fucking chest and shoulder days, I'm ending that shit with push-ups, dips, diamond push-ups, all that. That days, I'm going to do pull-ups. It's a must. Like I'm doing all of it. If I had to choose one, it just depends on what result we aiming for. Like what we trying to get. If we talking about muscle building, I'm gonna say weights all day because you're putting more resistance on the muscle fibers. And when you're building a muscle, all you're doing is just tearing the muscle fibers, and then during recovery, they just come back bigger and stronger. So that's why I say weights it's gonna win automatically for muscle hypertrophy. Like when you just look at the simple anatomy of muscle building, you tearing up the fibers. What's gonna tear the fibers the most? Putting some heavy ass weight down and pushing it up. When you're doing body weight push-ups, yeah, you getting a pump. You're going to tear muscle fibers, but you're not going to get as much muscle fiber tears as you would if I fucking put 225 or 315 on your chest and you got to keep pushing that shit up to failure. That's a lot of resistance. And then you getting a deeper stretch in the muscle before you contract.
Primary example, I mean, like we was talking about like guys in prison and shit, right? So you see them guys come out of prison, they be swole, but it's not like they not separated. Like the muscles aren't really like separated, but you can tell, oh, this guy got some size on him. But that same guy, he get out and actually start lifting some weights, the look is like totally different.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say weights. I think weights define the muscle a little bit more, man.
No, facts. So we was talking about genetics earlier too. Now, how big a role do y'all think genetics plays? Because sometimes I feel like, bro, a lot of people be saying like, oh, I don't got a genetics for this, genetics for that. I feel like everybody could build a good physique, right? Now there's levels to that shit. Maybe you could build a better chest. Maybe this person can have crazy shoulders compared to some people, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's easier, like I said, some people put on muscle, you know what I'm saying? But like, you could still build a good physique. What do y'all think about that? How big a role do genetics play?
I think genetics play a big role, but everybody is dominant in like a certain body part. You know what I mean? So like me, I'm like chest and tricep focused. You know, my back ain't always been the best, but now that I've been doing a lot of pull-ups, doing a lot of deadlifts, now it's starting to, brother. To numb it up, to put it in a nutshell, right? The guy that don't got the best genetics, he just got to train harder. Period. Like it's just math. Like if this guy got crazy genetics and the other guy don't got as good genetics, this guy may not have to train as hard, right? So this guy just got to work twice as hard. Like that's to get those results or try to beat the next guy. So if your genetics ain't as strong, like he was saying earlier, face reality. All right, I don't have the best genetics, so I got to train harder. It's math, bro. Yeah. So like the genetic stuff, yeah, it plays a factor, but it's not an excuse. You just got to train harder.
Oh yeah,
that's all.
Yeah, I agree with you. Basically, how you explained it. Some people gonna develop better shoulders than another individual. Some people gonna develop better quads. Some people gonna develop better biceps. You can't look at one guy and say, oh, I want to build shoulders like his. What exercises do I do to get the muscle to look like his? And we talking about the actual detail of the muscle. Some people have that ideology. You can't really do that. You know, that's where genetics come in. Some people are going to build muscle quicker. Some people are going to be a little bit slower. This guy might take 6 months to put on 2 pounds of muscle. You might take about 8 months to a year to put on 2 pounds of muscle. You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that.
Shit hurt, bro.
Oh yeah, and then you got kids. You ever grew up with a jit that you played sports with, and the motherfucker was just naturally fast, like ain't really do no type of precision training to build that speed. Like some people are naturally faster. Some people naturally got more fast twitch muscle fibers than others. Some people got to work harder to build those muscle fibers. You just got to accept that and understand. Okay, I need to train more in this area to be the person I want to be or catch up to that guy or be better than that guy.
Facts.
It's just, that's all it is. It's just facing the reality, being accountable, like you said.
Yeah. No, that's real, man. That's real. And like I said, I hear a lot of people say something about genetics here and there and use that as an excuse to be like, oh, well, I can't get a physique like that because they're genetics. But these guys just lazy as fuck, bro. They just don't work, bro.
Yeah.
Or they don't eat the right shit they're supposed to eat. You know what I'm saying? They're bullshit. Or like people, but I always say people do just enough to get by. They'll go to the gym, do a few reps, maybe sweat a little bit, and think they're doing something. But it's like, bro, you're really not doing what you're supposed to be doing to get where you want to get. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand people who go to the gym all day or every motherfucking day of the week. Let's say 3 months down the line, and their physique didn't change at all. It's like, bro, what have you been doing this whole time? Bro, you know what I'm saying? Or even if your physique didn't change, at least put up some numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like at least have your numbers go up in some shape, way, or form. You know what I mean? But that y'all hit it on the head with the genetics, man. I definitely feel y'all in that, man. Let's talk about some numbers y'all put up before, man. Like I say, you when we was out there, man, you was benching. What you bench 405?
Nah, I ain't get 405. The most I've gotten 405 before, so those wasn't my PRs.
Okay.
I think I did 380 for 2. On the
Yeah, a
bench.
few things. We can put the videos later, man. If I find them, I'll put them in here for y'all to see too.
I think I did 380 for 2, and then on the deadlift, I ended up getting up to 535, and then I think I tried the 570. I couldn't get it.
That shit's crazy, man.
And then we just did bench and deadlifts.
Bench and deadlifts, yeah, man. Do you usually do those deadlifts?
I do. But I kind of shied away from them for like the past 2-3 weeks, just because I felt a little something in my back that I didn't like. So I'm trying to lay light on them. But for the most part, any back day, I'm doing them deadlifts. I got to.
For sure.
Yeah.
So like, what does your routine look like when you go to the gym? And then like, what are the numbers you putting up though too? Like your PRs.
So right now, what my PRs are?
Yeah. Like let's talk about straight compound movements right now.
Okay, so for 1 rep, I ain't doing 405 right now, and I don't even think I'm as strong, believe it or not, when we did that night, because I think I'm a little bit more leaner.
Now?
A little less. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm like 210. I probably was like 215 then, which is crazy. Them 5 pounds be making a difference for me. But I think right now my max will probably be about 370 for 1 rep on the bench.
That's a gorilla, bitch. That's a gorilla.
On the squat, I'ma say, not to make an excuse, but my left knee been messed up for a minute, but I would say probably 450 for 1 rep on the squat. And then on the deadlift.
That's with the bad knee though.
That's with the bad knee.
Okay.
And then on the deadlift, I would say probably about 515.
515.
In a typical day, let's say I'm gonna do what's my favorite workout now? I've been trying to get these shoulders right. So let's say I'm doing let's say it's leg day. Let's say I'm doing quads, because now I separate my quads and my hams. I don't do them on the same day because I like to actually focus.
Isolated days.
Yeah.
Like,
so if I'm on a quad day, I'll go in, I'll do the leg extensions. I'll do like 4 sets of 15. No more than like a minute and 15-second rest in between. That's the warm them up. Right after that, I jump into the squat. I know I need some more size on my quad to make them look like how I really want them to look, because I don't think my quads are like at the elite level like they should be. So what I've been doing now, I've been doing 5 sets of 5 to put the size on them on the squats, and then after the squats, I'll go into the Bulgarians, where you put your leg up on the seat. And I've been doing like 4 sets of 12, 3 sets of 12 on those. And then right after the Bulgarians, I'll jump into the leg press and do like 4 sets of 20.
What leg press you doing? Like the machine where you like this, or you doing one where you like put plates on there?
When you land down.
Lay down.
The plates. And then if I got time, I'll jump into my calves. But if I don't have time for my calves, I'll get on that Stairmaster. That Stairmaster, anytime I go to the gym, that Stairmaster I'm getting on that Stairmaster for at least 15 minutes at about a level 7. Because number one, I'm getting my cardio, so I'm still keeping the dice look like I'm not getting too flabby. So it keeps that shredness to you while you still have some muscle. And I noticed by me doing the Stairmaster every day, like, and I don't even do calves that much, it's keeping that muscle pumped. Like, it's helping, like, it's like maintenance work. Like, it's giving me that extra boost on my quads and my hams and my calves. So that's what a leg day will look like. So I'm like, I'll go 3 days on, and then I'll go 1 day off. 3 days on, 1 day off. So that's how I've been training.
So what's your PR on military press or dumbbell short press? How are you?
Oh, shoot. Dang, you got me on that one. Ooh, right now, for 1 rep?
1 rep.
Ooh, I'm going to say, shit. I don't want to lie to you. I want to say 225 because it sounds so good.
Yeah, that bit do sound crazy.
And I've done it before because it ain't gonna even look good on this interview if I don't say 225. But I ain't gonna count. I'm gonna probably say about 205, 210.
205, okay.
For 1 rep. Yeah.
Do you do weighted pull-ups at all?
I haven't done. I actually haven't.
You gotta try it. See what you do.
Oh,
You can probably do 2 plates, man.
Yeah.
You can probably do 2 plates.
Yeah.
At least 1 rep, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get 2 plates, man. So
Okay.
Yeah.
some of the guys, the calisthenics guys over there, Clinton, he posted a video of it too, man. He did 15 with a 45, 15 pull-ups with a 45 on.
Oh wow.
That's just a lot, bro. It's mine. You weighing 180. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's how much he only
That's how much he weighed, 180
oh,
something.
Shit.
And he doing 15
That's a
reps
beast
with a
right
45
there,
on.
man.
You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, bro.
That's a beast.
See, that. See, those type of guys, bro. Like, I give them the most credit. Like them guys that be like 180, 170, even up to like 215, 210. Like, especially under 200. When I see somebody like under 200 and they got no body fat, and they doing like they can lift with a big guy, and they can do calisthenics. Like, to me, that is like those guys get all the credit in the world, bro. For real.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. So let's talk about your PRs real quick too before we jump around. Just compound movements, gonna do bench, deadlift, squat, and then military press.
So bench, man, the best I can tell you for bench, I got 365 for 3.
365 for 3.
And
So really, you can do 4 or 5 then.
You can do
at least
4 or
once.
5.
Yeah, but the last time I did 405, I was in high school, man. I was doing like 415.
So you just ain't done it in a while.
Yeah, because you want to know why, bro? And it might sound pussy for the podcast. It's just something about high reps, bro. Like, I just love doing high reps. I like the pump. I like the testosterone boost that you feel, that little temporary testosterone boost you feel. And I just like the amount of mental resilience you gotta have to get through them type of workouts.
I would say, do you do that now, or have you always done that even like on your journey to build up to where you are?
I
right
did
now?
that on my journey, and now to this day, honest, the only reason, bro, I'm gonna be real with you, the reason I used to go heavy in high school like that was just for football and wrestling and weightlifting. I did weightlifting too. So that's why I go heavy, and that's why I was able to get up to that 415, 405 bench press. But really, bro, I be going light. The only thing I really be going heavy on, bro, is my pull movements. Like deadlifts, and then my Romanian deadlifts, the RDLs. I'll do 5 reps on that, and I don't really be maxing out on them either.
Y'all consider RDLs, that's a back workout, you say?
That's more, it's some lower back involved, but if you really put that hinge in there, you'll contract mostly glutes and hamstrings.
Okay.
If you really hinge, if you just keep the hamstrings kind of, they call it stiff-legged deadlifts. I feel like when you keep it real stiff like that and you keep your legs straight, I feel like that's when you're going to recruit a lot of lower back in there. But if you keep that hinge, you're going to get the glutes and hamstrings.
Y'all like them with the barbell or with the dumbbells?
It depends on what goes. If you just trying to tone up the muscle to find the muscle, then yeah, dumbbells gonna do it because you get a deeper stretch, and you're not pulling. It's not linear. Like you have a set of dumbbells, so you don't have to worry about a muscle imbalance. It's just like the barbell bench press and dumbbell bench press. You're not gonna have an imbalance when you're doing dumbbells because you gotta lift both of them bitches up. You feel me?
Right.
Both arms is lifting its own weight, so.
Right.
Yeah, dumbbell's gonna always win if you focused on hypertrophy, but for just raw strength, barbell gonna win because you can put more weight. Like, how many fucking 250-pound dumbbells do you see out here?
That is real.
200-pound dumbbells, you know. So you can add more weight on the barbell. So if you're more concerned about strength, then the barbell gonna win.
Facts.
Yeah.
So 365 on the bench.
For
all right.
3 reps. Yeah.
Squat is what?
So squat, I'm really up there with him. And the thing is, crazy part, I injured my knee like a week or 2 weeks before he injured his. So I was doing 405. I got 5 reps on 405. So I say right now with my fucking knee being fucked up, I can probably get 450, but I just keep it at 315 and I do my full sets of 12.
That's cool stuff.
Yeah, I don't really go heavy on the squats like that just because of my knee.
And then you do barbell deadlifts too, or no?
Oh yeah.
So what you hitting on those?
Deadlifts I haven't maxed out, but the most I did so far was 545 for 4 reps. And that was like 2 weeks. So that was two. I was in Louisiana.
Really
I ain't put it on camera.
His pull game, like the back.
I be flirting with the deadlifts though. I ain't gonna lie. I'll do deadlifts like 2 weeks straight, then I'll stop for like
his
2
back is dominant, bro.
But that's crazy.
I'm a pull dominant.
You can really do like 700. And you said 545.
Yeah, 545 for 4 reps. I tried to go for 5. I ain't get that 5th one.
Okay, damn, that's crazy, man. And then do you do any pull-ups or weighted pull-ups too?
Yeah, but I haven't done. I ain't did them in like a week. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But the last time I did them, I do my 45 pounds per 10 reps, 4 sets of 10, 1 minute rest in between each set.
So, and then you said military press already?
Military press, nah. So for military press, I never maxed out on that. But the heaviest I ever went was 185, and I got 5 reps on that.
185?
Yeah, 185 on military press for 5 reps, and that's standing, not seated.
Yeah. So you can really do 225 there too.
Nah, he'll do more than that.
Yeah, for sure. 185, that's what that is. That's a 40-pound jump.
That's 250, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna say 250.
You can get 250.
I ain't gonna say 250.
Bro,
I'll say about 235.
Nah, bro.
The way I do it, this is how I do it. I do 10 pounds per each rep. So if I get it for 2, and that means I can add 20 pounds. You feel me? Like I just multiply it by that 10. So however many reps I did. So
with that math, you just said 185.
That's 235.
But how many reps you doing?
185 for 5 reps. That's
50 more pounds added on. That's what.
That's 235.
Okay.
So that's why I say 230.
So if you do 235 and be a goal smooth, then you know you got 250 then.
Nah, I'm gonna have to fight for it for sure. I ain't never.
We gonna fight. Hey, look, we gonna do another video, y'all. We all go to the gym and
yeah.
just fuck around and do a compound day. You know what I'm saying? Just hit straight compound. See what we putting up right. That'll be something to look forward to, y'all. But yeah, that's gonna be the real test when we get that bitch on camera. Right now, we just speaking hypothetically.
Yeah, we just speaking. Yeah, we talking. Yeah, we gotta really put that shit to the test for real.
So all on that note, how much time are y'all spending in the gym, and how much time do y'all think the average people should spend in the gym?
So, man, it's all about what kind of goals you're trying to accomplish. I don't really think it's a set time. Like, I see people say, oh, if you ain't in the gym for at least an hour, you didn't do, like, bruh, how much work can you get done in a certain amount of time? Like, there was times I've been rushed because, you know, we got work, we got families, I got 3 kids. Right. So sometimes I might have to do a 45-minute workout, but I notice sometimes them 45-minute workouts be my hardest ones because I'm trying to get it done so fast.
Ain't no breaks, you just getting
so my intensity is so high. Oh, yeah. So I feel like, what if you're doing an arm day? I mean, arms, you got curls, you got tricep extensions. You can do a tough arm day in 20 minutes.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't stop, just keep.
So I feel like you can get a good workout done in 20 minutes. Now, if you're doing legs, that's a little different, but I don't think there's really a set time. If you're on bodybuilding stuff and you compete and you gonna get on stage now, you ain't gonna fly with working out 30 minutes a day. You know what I mean? Because there's very specific and precise things you got to do to be able to build that muscle and be able to compete. But if you're just trying to get in shape and maximize muscle, bro, I don't think it's a time limit. I think 3 days a week, 3 lifts a week, and every day you busting out about 15,000 steps, like throughout the day. 15,000 steps a day, every day, and 3 lifts a week. However you get them 3 lifts, I feel like that's just enough right there. So I really don't think there's a certain time.
So we're gonna jump back to this too. I want to talk about, we're gonna do it from a skinny perspective, and then somebody who's heavier perspective, like a fat boy perspective, and break it down like the routines for them, right? But we're gonna jump back to that. How much time are you spending in the gym? I don't know what the fuck that was. We're gonna find out, but. I still don't know what that was, man.
Oh shit!
What y'all think? Yeah, what you thinking?
Shit,
It might have been.
foul on
It
me.
might have been a motherfucking metal hitting the ground.
Oh shit.
What we not bringing up? Look, when we first got here, he talk about some. It's pretty safe around here, bro. It's not nice. It's pretty safe around here. I ain't never had.
Hey,
no
I lived out on this block for 4 years straight, or no, 6 years, 5 years straight, bro. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Fuck it, we don't care. I don't give a fuck. Listen, 4th of July would come, and I'm bussing. Like I was the only one out here on that shit. Everybody else was just chilling. Me, I'm on the ground, shooting at the ground and shit, just having fun. I was doing young nigga shit, just but it was me causing all the noise.
Nah, that's funny
That shit was sick. It was quiet when I was out here.
Oh, that's funny as hell, bro. Now we straight back to it. That's
Funny as you say this man.
And what's crazy, I actually did bring my book back.
Hey, I got my
I left my shit in the car. I said, nah, I ain't gonna I'm gonna keep it
too,
respectful. I said, let me keep it respectful. I done lived out here. It ain't really like that. So that's why I say complacency, man. Being complacent. That's the shit I be talking about. You can't be being complacent.
Hey, man, that's funny as fuck. I'm talking, bro. It was like a whole 15-minute conversation talking about something. Yeah, bro, I've been right here. You know, selling right down the road, bro. It's straight out here.
Yo.
Nah, that shit funny as hell, bro. Yeah, what we was saying, bro. Goddamn.
Yeah. How much time to spend in the gym?
So I'll be right back real quick. Hold on. Yeah. Just so y'all on the same page, too.
That's
You
crazy.
can keep talking.
I'm gonna step out real quick.
Yeah, I'll be right back, too.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, bro, it's like every time you come down in something. Remember when we was at Pope State?
Bro, that's crazy.
Like, damn, bro, give bro a break, man. What the fuck?
Well,
Hey, you gotta put that in there, bro.
we're all on the same page
That's
now.
funny, bro.
That's crazy.
Nah, that's funny, bro. That's funny.
That's crazy, man. You cannot be complacent.
That's some Polk County.
That is some Polk County shit right there,
That's some
bro.
Polk County shit.
No,
See, what's crazy is, man, like, it's crazy how you just normalize to certain environments. Like, I grew up in Polk County, and, you know, from, like, I went to college in Tallahassee, so when I graduated high school, I moved to Tally. I left Tally, and Tally is kind of hood, too.
Yeah.
I left Tally, and now, when I was like 22, I've been in Seminole County since. So I've been in the suburbs for like 14 years. So I'm around, you know, how you doing, sir? Good morning. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm sitting here and I hear that, I'm like, oh shit, I ain't heard. Like,
It's been a minute.
Like, oh,
That's
shit.
been funny, bro. Yeah, we all look like,
Oh shit.
Yo.
Hey, bro, nah, that been funny for real, bro.
Boy,
Man.
Polk County ain't changing, man.
Polk is great, bro. It's a great place, man. If you ain't from Florida, man, come visit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You come on vacation, leave it on probation. That's what they say.
Facts.
So,
Wait, how that go?
They say you come on vacation, you leave it on probation.
boy.
That been crazy, man. For real. But nah, man, how much time were you spending in the gym, bro?
So for me, man, it depends. I definitely will say I'm hardcore volume, and then the amount of workouts and sets I'm doing. So if I got time, I'm in that bitch for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I ain't even gonna count with you because I'm real big on volume. I like attacking the gym with precision. So I like building a precise physique. I want this muscle to look this way proportionate with this muscle. So I'm really taking time out on them days I have time to do so. And my workout protocol is gonna help me accomplish that. But if I'm on a time crunch, then yeah, like he said, I'm gonna take 45 minutes. I'm gonna do an intense ass workout. But I really don't think it matters, honestly, because you can get a good workout in within any time frame. I done did 10-minute workouts before, 15-minute workouts before that were brutal as fuck, and I've done 2.5 hour, 3 hour workouts that was brutal as fuck. So it just depends on you, man. Like what type of time you want and what your goals are. Like I said, I'm trying to have a precise physique. I want everything to be proportional. You could damn near say like a bodybuilder, honestly. That's basically what they're doing. Everything has to be in proportion. It's not just about building size. It's about having that X factor. Quads got to pop out a certain way. Shoulders got to pop out a certain way in ratio with the waist. Waist got to be small. Shoulders got to be broad, that type of shit. So it takes time to build that, people say action figure physique. It takes time to build that. If you just want to simply get in shape, 30, 45 minutes, an hour maybe, that's all you need. If you're just a regular guy out here trying to get it in, but if you're trying to get on that next level, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna take you some time, bro. You gotta at least an hour and a half, 2 hours. And that's just me being honest. People call it crazy, but that's just the truth, bro.
Okay, how many workouts are you doing at a session, though? You feel what I'm saying? Me and my brother argue about this shit all the time. Because bro, I hate being in the gym for more than like 45 minutes to an hour, bro. Because then I'll be like, okay, I got to do this, edit videos, post this, post that, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, damn, the more time I spend here is like take away from that. Now, there are some days I do like being there for 2 hours, so depending on what I'm doing. If I'm just having fun with it now, it's like, okay, cool, I can really like just lock in and chill, bro, you know what I mean? But like, my brother do like 6 workouts and be in there for like 2 hours. Me, I do like 3 movements, maybe 4, depending what day it is, and I'm gonna be like 45 to an hour. But I really don't take breaks. That's the thing, though. I really just jump to the next thing. If I do take a break, like if I go really heavy, for example, this is what I did today. I squatted, right? 275, I can only do about 3 reps at a time with that. So I did that for I did 6 reps total, and then I was like, damn, let me try. I went back to 225 and rep that for another like 10 to 15 times, right? Cool, did that. And then what else I did? It's not deadlift. It's like the Y. I think it's called a Y bar. You got the handles like this.
Hex bar there.
I fought with that shit. So I was doing that, right? I don't know how much the bar weighs, but I had goddamn 45, 25, and a 10 on there. And I did by 30 reps total of that. And I did the goddamn glute bridge. I did that with 245s on there. I could only do about 6 reps at a time. And that was my whole shit right there, you know what I'm saying? That was like my whole leg day. I was in and out.
But that's still a good workout. I'm pretty sure you feeling it right now.
Yeah, I feel great, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, me and him always butt heads about that because I'm like, bro, I hate being there doing 6. Unless like I'm a fucking, like I got a day to fuck off or I'm just chilling. Like, if it's a real day, okay, this is like I'm just working out and I got some other shit to do. Okay, cool, I'm doing 3, 4 movements at the bottom. Like, if I'm doing chest though, okay, let's do dumbbell bench, right? Go dumbbell bench. Then I go, okay, dumbbell incline, bomb. I do some kind of dips or something like that, and now I'll go do like tricep extensions, you know what I'm saying? So that day I'm doing like 4 workouts just to really hit my triceps again. But like for y'all, what is y'all like routine like in the gym? How many workouts are you doing at a time?
Workouts at a time?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Like okay, it's leg day. Are you doing 4 different movements? Are you doing 3 different movements, 2 different movements, 1 movement?
So yeah, so remember, I do my quads and my hams separate now. He actually taught me that. So on my quads, so you got leg extensions, you got the squats, you got the Bulgarians, you got the leg press, and then the calves. So I'm doing 5 workouts on a quad day. On a hamstring day, you got the Nordics. You know that thing where there's like a little seat thing where you lay down and you.
Oh, like the your back extension kind of thing.
Yeah, but you can set it up if you put your legs a certain way, and you can make it more hamstring.
Okay, that's
too.
cool.
So it's just how you position.
It's a machine, or you set it up that way?
No, I set my body. Okay. Like if I put my feet a certain way, or if I gotta be doing it. It's crazy how it is. When I'm doing it, I can actually think about it. And so if there's a certain way I do it to where it's super back focused, like lower back. But if it's hamstring, there's a way I set myself to where it'll pop mainly my hamstring. So I do that. I do the Romanian deadlifts. That's 2. Then I do the hip thrust. He actually put me on the hip thrust.
But I'm fucked up. I used to be like in my mind about them things, like nah, bro. But I went out and did them one time, and I was with this female. She was like, man, just do them. Yeah. I was like, you know what? You fucking right, man.
Yeah.
I always add them bitches in there at least once a week, bro.
Yeah, man. Because see, that's another thing, man. Working out really teaches you can't care about what a motherfucker say either. Because like, as a man, you think it's weird doing that workout. I know how you felt. Cause that's how it was. I'm like it's the same thing with the hip abductor. So like, but if you really true to something and you really trying to get better at something, like it may look weird to somebody else, but you just got to know this is working for me. So I be doing them hip thrusts now, man. I get under that thing.
Shit, all he use the machine. That bitch say booty builder on it.
Hey, I'm trying to be like all around, like he said. I want everything tight. So I ain't ducking nothing now. Like if it's gonna build a certain muscle that I ain't been working good enough, I'm doing them. Shit,
and a lot of people don't know, bro. Like your power comes from the glutes and hamstrings.
Yeah, facts.
You box.
Yeah.
When you trying to throw a power punch, what muscles do
down there? Legs,
the glutes.
hips, yeah, all that.
You feel it in your glutes. You feel it in the hamstring.
Yeah.
Facts.
That shit's electric. It flows into the rotation, and that's how you generate the force.
Facts.
Yeah.
That shit comes from hamstrings and glutes. So why would I not contract my glutes to become more powerful?
Especially if you playing any type of explosive sport,
like football,
boxing,
rugby,
football, track. Like you better be working these things.
Yeah.
Your speed come from those things. So, but when you work those and you actually like work it like you doing bench press, like when you doing bench press, we really trying to get a pump. When you work those like that and really burn you really start to see a difference, and that it looks so much better when your legs are fully separated, bro, and your whole body.
You see the three different.
Bro. It's like that just really shows that you actually like you got your body down to a science and you taking everything serious, man. So I'm doing them, and I started that. It's been like 2 months now that I've actually incorporated those, I guess, female workouts into my workout.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't do the inner and outer. I know what you're talking about, but I do the hip thrust and that bit. Yeah, and like that bitch say glute bridge on something.
Yeah, that bitch say booty builder. I don't give a fuck what
it's a workout, man. It's a muscle. We all got the muscle.
Exactly.
Yeah, it ain't just females got the muscle. We got the muscle
if
too.
You trying to sling some real meat too, boy? Get up
on
on
that
that thing.
Hey, he knows some shit.
That really took me to another level now too, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. But when I started doing that, I said, okay, let me tighten up, man. I'm dedicated. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to serve a purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I gotta jump on that.
I ain't want to get into that. I ain't know.
Yeah. I was trying to say it professionally, but it didn't work out.
It is what it is.
It's crazy bringing that up though. It's crazy, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. The days that I do legs, like I be feeling like my testosterone be through I'm like, what? Like I be going home to wifey. I'm like, hey,
but y'all ever did?
I'm talking about in it, boy.
Yeah, bro. Y'all know the leg curls, the machine, the leg curls. Like it's like you sit down and your legs go like this with it.
Yeah.
Bro, that when I do that, that should have had me like when I leave the gym, AJ be like, I be going crazy, bro. I'm like, I don't know, I gotta get inside.
It's legs generate the testosterone. It's the biggest muscle,
bro. Fact.
So when you train at big muscles, that's what increases your testosterone,
bro. That whole day, I'm like, man, I can't wait to get home.
Like, what you said, I need to fuck something.
I'll be heavy squats, heavy deadlifts. I'm on that
Yeah.
No, this real shit. I feel like people don't talk about this stuff enough. You know what I'm saying? It is kind of, it's funny. We playing, but it's like, this shit be real.
It's real, bro. It's
like,
real life.
When you really taking care of yourself too, bro, it's like, you don't need no pills, bro. You don't need none of that stuff, bro. Like, when you get older, bro, your body still function how you need it to function, bro. And that's really important, bro. Because imagine, bro, first off, I'm going to tell y'all some real stuff. This is going to sound crazy, bro, but there's young guys, 20-something years old right now, that they can't get their dick up, bro.
And I'm going to tell you, bro, and I researched this. Like, our pops and our grandpops, when they was in their 20s and their 30s, they did not have no problem like that.
Why do you think that is, though?
Because those motherfuckers was in the sun, bro.
Yeah.
And that's that vitamin D. They were way more physical than what, you know, I'm speaking generally. Obviously, us three, we're physical. But if we're talking like our age group now, if we're looking at a general spectrum, we're here, bro. We're here.
Yeah. And exactly.
We stand outside for 5 minutes. It's too hot. Let's get back inside. Yep. Bro, I watched my granddaddy at late age under the car messing with shit, finding stuff to do outside. Them guys was outside, bro. Even the ones that wasn't working out, they just always was physical, bro. That's why they
something.
I've never I be hearing doctors even talk about this shit. They're like, nowadays you be hearing about guys that's like 22 years old that can't get their dick hard, and they'll say like 30, 40 years ago that wasn't a thing. Like these guys' testosterone was through the roof because they stayed active. Now,
the average male testosterone dropped 70% from I think the either 1970s or 1980s to now.
Yeah, bro.
In the 80s and the 70s, they ain't have all this processed shit with all these added ingredients.
Play a role though too.
Oh yeah, huge role. All these seed oils, Bro, when you look at the ingredients on all these food, they all got that sunflower oil, soy lecithin, all that shit. All of them have it, bro. All the shit we like to eat, the fucking bread, what that brand is, Nature's Own or Nature's Bill, whatever the fuck the name is, soy lecithin, sunflower oil, or fucking biscuits you like to eat, chips, all these chips we like to eat, soy lecithin, sunflower oil, a bunch of seed oils, man.
Nah,
Just dropping your shit.
It's bad, bro.
Oh yeah,
it's bad. And on top of that, not only they're not active and they're eating the drugs. So it's like everything they're counterproductive on testosterone because they eating bad, not physical enough, don't work out, no sunlight. So and they drinking. So it's like
that's another thing too. Oh God, don't let me get into the alcohol.
Yeah, we
fat burning stop 36 hours, no fat burning, no muscle building for another 48, 36 hours. So all that work you put in the gym, gone,
man.
That Saturday night you took to drink the Hennessy and all that shit. Yeah.
And speaking on some of the foods too, when it comes to diet, people don't understand how important that shit can be because your hormones will be off balance if your macros are off. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember, are you familiar with crash diets? Y'all know
what's that?
Crash diet?
I never heard that.
So like when I first got into fitness, I weigh all my food up and stuff. I track every calorie, all my calories, stuff like that, right? So I was like finna see how cutting actually works. So I cut my calories, right? But instead of doing it by 100, 200 calories on a weekly basis, I just dropped down to like 1,600 calories. So by dropping that fast, my body went into survival mode instead of reproductive mode. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I didn't realize it, right? But by dropping my calories like that, it fucked my whole metabolism up. You know what I'm saying? I was lean as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But I didn't realize, like, for 2 weeks, bro, I couldn't get my dick up, you know what I'm saying? Because my body went in survival mode. It's focusing on pumping my heart. It's focusing on making sure my organs are moving. It's not worried about reproducing. It's like, we got to keep this man alive, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people's metabolisms are fucked up because they're just eating bullshit every day, or they're jumping from fucking 2,000 calories, now they're eating 4,000 calories, then they're eating another 6,000 calories, they're jumping up and down all the time, so their body's not acclimated. So, like, I did a crash diet, and I fucked up all my hormones, just like that. But then once I learned about the shit, okay, cool, let me make sure I'm eating enough fat for the day, you know what I'm saying? Healthy fats like avocados, motherfucking nuts and stuff like that, and that shit regulated my hormones, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't understand that's why they have anxiety or they're stressed, because their hormones be imbalanced, you know what I'm saying? Or they're not sleeping enough, and that shit fucks up your hormones and stuff like that too.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I really honed in on diet for a few years, like just learning all about macros and stuff like that, first shit like that, because I'm real big. Like, I'm not a science-based lifter, but I do like to be as close as I can to getting towards my goals, you know what I'm saying? But that was the issue I had to deal with, was when I did that crash diet. But besides that, like I said, I never had like drinking problem or no drug problem, so ED wasn't really a huge problem. But I do know people that deal with that. I feel like people don't speak about that enough, having ED, man, and like it is embarrassing, bro. Like,
oh yeah,
bro, that shit is embarrassing.
Bro,
as a man.
I experienced it. I'll be real with you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm in a sales environment. Like, I've been in the car business now for like 14 years. So it's like hustle. We work a lot of hours, but I still want to be in the gym too. So, you know, that job is like a real focused job. I got addicted to Adderall, bro. And I realized that shit fucked me up. Like, yeah, bro. Like, when I got on it and I noticed it, like, it was just like that. Like, I'll get on that for like a week or two, and then I got off of it. It's like a huge difference. So,
did you notice it, or like someone had to tell you?
I noticed it.
Okay.
And
someone had to tell me at first. I didn't realize it. Yeah.
And my wife told me. My wife don't make me stop taking it, bro, because of that.
Yeah.
So that just goes to show you a lot of this processed shit, because Adderall is what? A process, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of this shit that people taking is messing their shit up, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Real life. You ever had deal with that before?
Oh yeah, man. I done had a couple incidents, man, where I couldn't get it up. But one of them, at the time, I wasn't eating right. I was eating McDonald's every day, seed oils, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
So my test was fucking rock bottom. And then I had a time where I got lean as fuck. And I was dealing with this chick, and I really couldn't. Like, I'm like halfway there. I'm not all the way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm halfway, hard. So I realized, like, damn, basically going back to what you said, body in survival mode, you're lean as fuck, you're eating at a super high caloric deficit. You're not getting enough fats in to regulate the hormones.
Facts.
So now your cortisol is high, so testosterone ain't being produced. Or if it is being produced, it's being produced at a slow rate.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not building no testosterone. Cortisol high as fuck, test low as fuck, and your body is in survival mode.
Facts.
So you ain't finna be walking around. You ain't finna.
That's the
you know
cost
what
of
I'm
being
saying?
lean, man. When
Oh,
you
yeah,
really
when
lean like that,
You
bro.
can get too lean and you can be too fat.
Bro,
Like it's that perfect median is usually like around. They say 10 is the lowest, but I was at 10 at the time. I think 10 might even.
I think once you get under like 12.
Yeah, under 12. Yeah,
under
I think 12 to 15 or 12 to 19. That's ideal for testosterone. But if you
Okay.
want to be lean, I'd say 12. You can follow the little 10% too if you want. But me personally, even 10 was
Yeah, bro.
too
Because
low for me.
when you get to like 10, your stress levels are high too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because your body is always hungry, like, and that's stress. Like,
Yeah.
you want food, like you
And
want.
you working out hard too, so that's
Yeah.
building the stress, which is cortisol.
Yeah.
Cortisol is a stress. Yeah.
So your
So you
body don't
building the
got
stress.
nowhere to pull energy from, because you like it ain't got nothing to grab. So,
Yeah.
yeah. I say like 12, bro. 12. And once you start getting under, well, for me, once you start getting under 12, you see a huge difference, bro.
Under 12, you saying?
For me, I don't know, like, for everybody else, but once I get under 12%, that's when I notice my hormones start to be off. Like, I'm tired more, sleepy more. I can't even focus as much. Your dick don't get hard. Like under.
Put it like this: you go around 12 to 19%. Every morning you're gonna wake up with morning wood, guaranteed.
100%.
Facts, and and that's really the main health. That's really the main dictating factor of a man's health.
Yeah.
Are you waking up with morning wood? That's really what tells it all, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't waking up with morning wood, something's wrong, and you need to do something about it. With me, when I was too lean and I wasn't getting it, okay, maybe I need to get off this cut. Maybe instead of doing a 500 calorie deficit, maybe I need to bring it up to about 250. Let's do a 250 caloric deficit. Bring this shit up to 12, 13% body fat.
But when you at 10,
That's
your little
Yo, you do
I be in the gym. Hey, bro. When I was every time I'm at 10%, bro, I'll be in the gym bathroom just flicking up, bro. And the pictures for me, sometimes
your arms popping
bro.
through your shirt, man. When
What?
you're on a shirt, you can see, like, you
abs through
just,
the
and your
shirt.
veins coming out your skin, like, bro.
10 is the sweet spot, bro.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
12 is also like when you hit 15, it's like you can still see the lower abs, but you really can't. I feel like when you can see lower abs, like, okay,
You can see
you
lower
know that
abs
sweet
at
spot.
15.
At 15 you can, but not how like
Shit.
not like defined, bro. I know
what you're saying. I know what you mean,
You
yeah.
don't see the obliques,
Nah,
bro.
you don't see
when you
it,
see
yeah.
the obliques, bro, you're like, okay, you can still see the bottom, bro, but not like how you can when you're fucking super cut. Like you see the cut right here and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's that 10%. Like you see,
That's
that cut right there.
10%, yeah.
But like you still see the them bottom ones. You know what I'm saying? When them bottom ones start going away, it's like, okay, you got a little bit of work to do now too. But like I said, I got super lean. But at the time I was super lean, I didn't have much muscle on me, so I was like, damn. Like, it's cool I have abs now.
Yeah.
I ain't had no chest, though, bro. I ain't
Yeah.
had no shoulders, no nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I had to really get out of my head this time doing this bulk and, like, telling myself, like, man, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm putting on some more body fat. But as long as I'm in that range, that 15 or so range, like, okay,
Right.
cool. It's part of the game right now. And it's going to be, bro, cut. Bro, I'm telling you, cut is easy, bro. That shit take, like, 3 months. So you really, like, if your body fat isn't crazy, bro, you can really lose that shit in, like, 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends. But, yeah, man, being lean is something I feel like everybody should experience at least once in their lifetime, bro.
And you want to know something else too? A lot of these dating coaches, man. I know this might be off topic, but that's why I don't really listen to a lot of these dating coaches. Cause for one, most of them ain't never experienced that 10% body fat with a good amount of muscle. And you don't gotta be swole. Just have like a defined physique. Have a little bit of muscle. You don't even gotta be on no crazy shit. But 10% body fat really exposed true female nature to me. Like how these women will really move around and do what they actually like.
Yeah.
I saw it with him because me and him, we was living together on Lake Mary about, what was that? I was like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And with him, he was ripped.
Yeah.
And mind you, he has a good job, but he ain't tell the girls that he was dealing with.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He ain't really
just out the
tell
gate
them.
though, like they moving.
Yeah, he ain't
certain
really
ways.
tell them, and he in a Cadillac, like an old school Cadillac, bro. And they ain't give a fuck. The man was ripped and lean. I saw it with my own eyes, but I ain't really get it for real. Like when I experienced it myself, seeing how women they put themselves in your vicinity,
Bro,
seeing
being
how
fake.
they just like just the body language
all that.
and how they carry themselves around you when you at that level of body fat percentage.
That's
Just like
why.
a physique,
That's
just like
why.
a physical
That's
appearance.
why it's so cap to me when I see chicks get on Instagram and I want my man heavy like this. But you see.
Hey, we gonna
So
get
listen, let me
this
just
bag,
tell you,
bro.
they do that. They just do that because they say that on there because they know to get that kind of guy that's shredded like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
they gonna have to come with it.
Oh,
They
yeah.
gonna have to look
Some
good.
hard.
They not the catch no more.
Yeah.
That guy's he
They know
on
you
your,
got some competition.
yeah,
out
you
here.
got some competition. So now she
got
gotta come with it.
options.
So
So, yeah.
okay, so look, so shoot. Since I can't go to this Division I school, they gonna put me on the bench. I gotta look at this Division III school because they gonna start me.
Facts.
That's really the
perfect way.
that's
to
the
put that
real fact.
No
So why
facts.
any of these girls who get on here and they, you know how they put them pictures up, which body type you like, and they all put the fat guy. Yo, I'm like, I always look at those and I look out to like, watch they all pick either the fat guy or the super skinny guy. They ain't none of them ain't gonna pick a swole guy or a cut up guy. And I'm like, look at this.
But you can see in the eyes.
It's
right
cap,
now,
though.
like, you see
Yeah,
it.
it's so tough.
I'm gonna hurt some feelings with this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it raw. I'm gonna keep it real, bro, because I'm a man's man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it. I want to put you on game, bro. Bro, I'll be out. It'll be a woman with her family, bro. Kids, husband.
Yeah.
I got a tank top on. I just came from the gym. I came here to get some protein. I ain't bring my post workout. I need to get me some bananas in a little protein powder. You in the fucking, in the pharmacy halls at a Walmart and shit. You got the section with the protein powders, workout
Little boots and
supplements.
shirts and shit like that. I know.
You in the hygiene section. How you end up over here?
yeah,
And then you coming all close. Oh yeah, let's look at this. But see, only real ones know this
you
stuff.
pick up those cues though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like the body language.
Hey,
Only real ones know that. Like when women see something they like, they're gonna
They call
put
them choosing
themselves.
signals. They call it choosing signals.
That's what the word is. Yeah, choosing. They choosing.
signals, yeah.
Right in front of it, but the husband don't know because he ain't never experienced this type
Facts.
of. He ain't never experienced the 10%.
No,
body
on a
fat.
serious note though, being in shape does change everything. Even like, bro, cause you're just more confident too though. So like, even in yourself being more confident, like that exudes off of you. And it's like people just feel that shit, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? Like, especially, bro, you don't gotta be motherfucking at your goal yet. But like, once you hit some results, you start getting some results, you get a little pump. People start telling you, oh, they like, yeah, you been in the gym, been doing this, doing that. Like, you just start feeling better about yourself, and that shit gonna brush off you. And then like, you get around certain people, now you in certain environments, and it's just your clothes fit a little better, bro. You can wear a slim fit, and that bit look slim fit. You know what I'm saying? You got your back, got a little, you know what I'm saying, got a V, so your shirt fits a little different. You know what I mean? And like you said, bro, like. I always say, bro, I've heard this before too, they say money and a good physique are the two things that like get a girl's attention, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you got money or whatever, or if you got a good physique, like your girl is gonna be looking, bro. You know what I mean? So it's true though, bro. Being in shape does change everything, bro. Even the respect you get from men though too.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Men respect you different. They talk to you a little different.
Because they know subconsciously the amount of discipline and work you got to put in, and they know.
You can't
tell you
fake
the
this
truth.
shit.
A lot of them, they know they ain't willing to do what you do.
Yeah.
One thing you
It's
can't
like,
fake.
I gotta give them respect. Like
A good physique, you can't having, bro. Being 10% body fat, bro. Everybody who has that has known what it takes, bro, to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? You cannot fake that, bro.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You can't get fake abs unless maybe like Drake or something like that. But
BBL
like,
abs.
yeah, unless you like Drake or something like that, right? But that's a whole different conversation. You know what I'm saying? But
man,
like,
you want me to tell? I'm gonna give you an example, right? I do blue collar work. So a lot of times we wear these flame retardant suits or we wear like flame retardant jackets, and the material's real thick. You can't really see a person's physique in it. So like I travel a lot. I work through a union, so I'm on different job sites. Each time I go to a different job site, I'll wear one of those jackets the first few days. And then you'll see people how they act. They kind of overlook you, kind of step on you. They'll show their true colors, their asshole tendencies, all that shit. But bro, Fast forward to like the 5th day on the job site, I'll come in with a short sleeve on. Bro,
They're like,
the personality shift is so fucking diabolical, bro.
Yeah.
Like, these motherfuckers went from being the most asshole, ridiculous human being. Now they treat you with respect. They being nice to you.
Bro,
Some of them will even blatantly say it, bro. Like, oh shit, I didn't know you look like that, bro. I'm gonna be nice to you. Like,
yeah. No,
like,
facts, bro. And me, bro, growing up super skinny, bro, like, that was one thing I dealt with. And I always say, like, I feel like it was hard for me being skinny, bro, because I had to deal with, like, people would try me a certain way that they wouldn't try a fat kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll crack jokes on them. But, bro, folks are really trying, man. Like, I'm home or something. So, like, damn, bro, I can't go out like that, bro, you know what I'm saying? And then with me, when I started getting into fitness, I started boxing originally. So, like, there, I wasn't really hitting the weights like that. So, I got my hands right. But I still didn't look how I wanted to look. I was still frail, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So then it's like, now it's like, okay, finally putting on some muscle, finally committing to a bulk, doing this, doing that. And it's like putting up some numbers here and there. It's like, okay, cool. Like, the shit do change. The conversation do change. Like, people talk to you different. People approach you different. People watch how they say and do things. You know what I'm saying? So that shit do be real, bro. When you get swole, bro, you get jacked.
It changes the game, bro.
Everything. Your whole life changes, bro.
I'm in sales, bro. And I noticed that shit when I go to the table to close a deal. Like, there'll be somebody that's like way out of shape, gut, just sloppy out of shape. They got the best talk game in the world, right? And they can't get the customer to the next level out just my presence. Hey, how you doing?
hey, and I've seen this
That
shit in
handshake.
person. I work car sales. I've seen it in person.
Hey, how
bro.
you doing? And like, and no homo, but even the men, like, because some men, like, when they're doing business, they're like, oh shoot, I want to spend money with this guy because I see that this guy disciplined.
Yeah.
Like,
He's structured. He's serious about what he's doing.
yeah, like,
It's more
off
trust.
the rip, bro. And
That's
I haven't even said. All I said was, hey, how you doing? Strong handshake, and that respect factor just come in, boom. I'm telling you,
Because people know you can't fucking fake it.
you
Good for you, bro.
can't fake it,
This
bro.
guy's serious right here. He's about his shit. Like,
Yeah.
That shit worked in interviews for me. That shit worked in getting me into places where I really ain't supposed to be. Able to sneak into shit like I ain't even supposed to be in there. Like,
hey, that's true, bro.
it works into it's literally a cheat code, bro. It's literally a cheat code. You can get in front of somebody you ain't got no business being in front of. Like, you need to go talk to their secretary. You get past it just because you're presence. You walk in, oh yeah, that's somebody.
People respect a good physique, bro. Man and woman, they respect a good physique, bro. No matter who it is, bro. Like, because everybody wants that.
Is?
That's not what we think.
Oh, I was about to say.
No.
That's
I
like
heard
that first one.
And
I'm
you
like,
know, I ain't really hear
They
that.
move another little something like that.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I think it's like sheets or something like that. We
Oh,
good,
okay.
y'all. I promise we good. We good, y'all.
yeah, when the 86th Street.
Yeah,
man,
we good now too. We all out here now too. We all
yeah, we molding straight.
got our
man.
bags close now, so rocking and rolling. But no, man, like I said, everybody respect a good physique, no matter who it is, bro. Even like the kids look up to that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's
Bro,
the man. That's
kids
really the
look up to
main
that
thing,
shit,
bro.
And them kids are not gonna lie, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, the woman ain't gonna say it. They'll look, but they ain't gonna do it. The man, they gonna hate, do this and that. But like the kids gonna say it. Like, imagine, okay, see, both of y'all got kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, imagine your son looking up to another man. That's crazy. So imagine when you go to school with these kids, and they like, damn, I want to be like so and so. You know what I'm saying? But you know how distraught that is, as man, to have your child want to be like another man, bro.
Fact.
Because you aren't in shape, because you don't have a good physique, because you don't take care of your body. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, the kids ain't gonna lie. That's one thing about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
I remember I went to school with somebody, bro. It wasn't even him who was it. His dad was like jacked.
Yeah.
And he was popular because of that shit. Like, I
shit
swear
was
to God,
popular,
bro,
yeah,
on my
bro.
soul, bro. This man was really popular because he was fat and his little brother was fat.
Yeah.
They was both fat, but their dad was like real jacked and tatted and shit. Had
That's-
that
that's-
badass kind of aesthetic.
That's why as a man, bro, it's about protecting that last name and
Yeah.
legacy.
Facts.
Like, it ain't even about you at that point. So when you're talking about like physique and all of that, you see how you just said his kids was fat.
Fat.
But he got respect. That kid got respect just
now
because his
that's
daddy
right.
did the right thing. His daddy did the right thing. This kid ain't do nothing. It's fucked up, but it's real. It just shows you, like, as a man, especially when you got seeds, you gotta be structured, man, because you can literally put your kids on just because they see how their parents the parents move, bro. It's crazy how that worked, bro.
Nah, real shit, man. So let's talk about that while y'all talking kids, right? I see both y'all how y'all kids training and stuff like that. How important is that for y'all to have y'all kids training and staying in shape and like setting that example?
Oh man, listen, I just had my son, he's only a year and 8 months now. And I had him doing some dead hangs on the pull-up bar. I'm talking about he crying and shit, but he holding himself like he got good grip. He's strong for his age.
Yeah.
He stood there for 1 minute, but he's crying.
It was a long time.
And he's pushing this, but the thing is, that's what's gonna build the mental resilience. That's gonna prepare him for life, man. Anytime something get hard, we not gonna bitch, we not gonna cry. We gonna get to it. We gonna put the work boots on and get to it, bro. It ain't no bitching, complaining. I know that I do, like I said, I do blue collar work. It's a lot of problem solving. So shit don't always go smooth with the machinery we work on. So sometimes you gotta get in there, you gotta do some tedious shit, or you gotta fit something. You gotta torque this bolt to a fucking high ass torque spec or a high amount of foot pound. And people, you just see them shut down. Oh, this is bullshit. Blah, blah, blah. But me, I'm just like, where the torque wrench at, man? Let's get to it. Like, I'm ready to go. This is nothing, bro. This is not the hardest part of my day. I just did last today,
This
bro.
is not the hardest part of my day.
This is not the hardest part of my day. This is bullshit,
day, bro.
Like, this is bullshit right here. I'm having fun with this shit. I'm playing around. Like, where's the fucking torque wrench?
It's all
let's
about
get
getting
it.
that mental win, man.
Yeah, man.
That mental win.
That's why I think it's important for kids, though. It teaches them that, like, let's get to it. Let's get it done. We're not going to bitch. We're not going to complain when shit get hard. We're going to fix it. It don't matter how hard it is, how long it take. We're going to do that shit, and we're not going to stop.
I don't know which one I posted a video, too, talking about kids, like, that their parents don't feed them the right food. It should be in jail or something like that. Was you do that?
Nah, I was saying not should be in jail, but I feel like parents, they do a disservice not maximizing their kids' genetics, right? So I know you've been in a store, you've been in a mall, and you've seen a guy that was like tall that had a frame, but he's super fat.
Yeah.
But in your mind, you like
light eyes, like good features, you know what I'm saying? Good hairline, like just out of shape.
Leg structure good, like. And in your mind, you like, if I had that guy frame, I would be nasty, right? And then you look at his kids on the same shit, eating whatever, not training them. So he just fucked up a whole lineage. He ain't even maximized his genetics. He don't even know he's 6'5", and he got a frame to put on crazy muscle. So that means he might have a D lineman that can go to the league. Whatever. I mean, it ain't all about going to the NFL. I mean, we like stuff like that.
That's a win, though.
I'm just saying, you just by you being lazy and not going to the gym or not trying to do something physical and not putting your kid on because you got the genetics, you just straight just said, fuck the genetics that God gave you. Straight up. Like, I see it all the time. I'm like, man, because I watch shit like that. I can see where a kid
you can see the potential though. Most people can't see it though, especially if you're not in shape or you don't have that eye, you know what I'm saying? Like you look at bro, I got a good thing at this, like I can see somebody and like really rough estimate how much they weigh. Just cause like I got the eye for it now. I done seen people lean, I seen people fat, like I said, rough estimate. So you can see the potential people like damn, he can have some crazy quads, he can have a crazy chest just off their frame, you know what I'm saying?
But if
those people can't see that though.
But if I'm like, okay, so if my granddaddy's 6'3", 6'4", and I'm the next guy, I'm 6'5", then I got kids that's 9 and 10 years old and they up there, right? Big frame kids, right? Like why am I not doing anything with that? Like I'm just gonna say, to me, I feel like you doing this.
Yeah.
Straight up, like because we all dominant in something, right? Yeah. But somebody like that, like, why you just gonna let that
trash? Somebody kill fat too.
Yeah, bro, you just let that just slide like that. So that's one thing I don't like. Like, then I can see that a same kid who might have like, you know, like you say, we got an eye. You know those high calves, and they got that long look, that DB look, right? They got a whole DB in front of them. They ain't doing no footwork drills. They ain't doing no ladders. They ain't doing. You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean. I feel like those parents, like it's messed up, man. You ain't even putting your kid on. Yeah. And you got straight genetics, bro. Like that.
I'm gonna say this, touching on that though too. How I was talking about nutrition and stuff though, bro. Like I do know people who feed their kids bullshit, and it's like, bro, that's like I ain't gonna say neglect, but it's kind of neglect though, bro. Like. You're setting them up for failure. So it is kind of the same thing, though. Like you're saying, like, okay, you're not having to do drills, you're not training them properly, and they got a golden ticket that they could take advantage of, right? if only you fed them right stuff, pushed them in the right direction, they would be a lot better. But I can't blame. You can't make a kid don't know any better, right? He only know what his parents know, but the parents don't know any better neither. So that's part of the problem, though, too.
I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm gonna take another. I'm gonna disagree a little bit. And this might be a crazy
it's
take.
a hot take right now.
This is a crazy take, but I feel like when kids are young like that, I feel like it's okay to actually eat junk food.
Okay, there's levels to that shit though. When you say okay, a bag of gummy bears, or they're eating donuts for breakfast, a bag of gummy bears for dinner.
Not. I don't feel like they need to dial in like us three.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like they need them extra calories because they need to put that energy out. Like I feel like if you got a kid that's in high school that's trying to play sports and shit, and I'm putting him on a calorie-based diet and I'm telling him not to eat the burger, not to eat this, I'm minimizing the strength and power that he's got to use throughout the day. Their metabolism is faster, so they require more. I'm mainly talking. I ain't saying. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying just straight trash.
People do that. What I'm saying though, people do that, like straight trash.
Just straight trash. All
the people doing that shit real life,
that's
bro.
bad. Yeah, nah.
I ain't gonna lie. But the reason I disagree with doing that with little kids is because the amount of studies that they've done, and they're small studies. It's not a large group of kids, but they found that lack of DHT,
which is what
being dihydrotestosterone. So you have testosterone, and then testosterone converts into dihydrotestosterone through a process called 5A reductase. So the dihydrotestosterone is what gives men their features, basically. The square jawline, the muscle frame, and the thick neck, and all of that shit. Basically, like, when you look at a football player or a rugby player, guys like that, those are guys with high DHT. So they found that kids that weren't having their testosterone be converted to DHT at a certain rate, that fucked their puberty up. So back to the genetics, have you ever seen cases where some guys, they'll be tall and Uncle Oral, our uncle, this is a good example. I hate to fucking put him out there, but it's a good example. A dad will be 6'5", but then his son will be like 5'9". That's because there was a shortage of DHT throughout his childhood during puberty.
You don't think the mom plays a factor in that too, though?
It could, but
because you got to remember, you're just looking at 6'5".
Yeah, 6'5" but put it like this: 70% of our DNA and genetics comes from the dad.
Okay.
So why the fuck is your dad 6'5", jacked and swole, and then you like 5'9", and you ain't really like no type of frame?
Yeah.
Certain muscle groups ain't forming how they supposed to because, like I said, DHT, dihydrotestosterone, is what gives you manly features. There are fat guys out there who have a high body fat percentage, but you can still see that
frame,
foundation, that frame.
So you think that comes from the early stages?
The early stages,
you were saying, from food,
based off the studies. The early stages going through puberty, so it could be depending on how your genetics work.
Yeah.
Whenever you hit puberty, some kids they hit puberty at 10, some of them 12, 13. But
and I'm not against eating certain foods. Like let's say you talking about burger and stuff like that. Let's say you go to McDonald's, something like that. I'm not completely against that. I am against like straight sugar though, bro, because I never had no problem with alcohol, never had no problem with no drugs, smoking, nothing like that, bro. My problem is sugar, bro. Salt, sugar, and fats are the most addictive like ingredients there are, right? And sugar was mine, and I still do it this day sometimes. But
me too.
I have better control over it though, right? But like, bro, like that shit messes your teeth up. Gummy bears has no nutritional value except calories. I'm using gummy bears as an example, but like it's just all them candies and stuff like that. Any kind of cakes, cookies, donuts. There's no nutritional value except just motherfucking carbs and sugar, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the only thing, like I say, because a burger, okay, I can play it off. Okay, I can at least get 15 grams of protein out of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
So for us, yeah, like we gotta watch that shit.
But even the kid, like I said, like I'm okay with them eating McDonald's nuggets and shit.
Did
like
you
that.
know they found out that 75
there.
grams of sugar intake in a single serving decreased testosterone by like 60 or 70%?
That's crazy. Think about how much shit we eat that has sugar in it, bro. Like you can't even do that. We can't do that about that.
Fucking can of Coke has like 50 grams of sugar.
You can't even do that about that, bro.
That's crazy.
So yeah,
That's fucking
what
crazy. And that's why you got these countries like Nigeria where they eat just straight solid food.
Yeah.
A lot of these countries where the testosterone is like way up there, like, and you come over here, everything's fucked up, bro.
and process everything bullshit. But they did make some new laws about the dyes, like the red 40, the yellow 5, or blue 1 and stuff like that. They're taking all those out.
Oh, hell yeah.
It would take like 5 years, I think, for it to be complete, like gone, like they're getting rid of those products. But that was a law they passed, I think, last year that they're working on doing, which is good. I think that's really good, man.
That's
getting rid
real
of those
good.
artificial dyes. You know, those shits are banned in other countries. When you think something that's like, bro, how is this shit banned in another country, but we got it here? Like, that's a red flag right there.
It's crazy, bro, because I've been to, like, McDonald's in Jamaica or McDonald's in Canada, right? So let's say I eat a burger here at a McDonald's, like I'll instantly feel that stomach feel. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? That bloat. Bro, I went to McDonald's in Canada and I was talking about it with my wife. I ate a burger, like I didn't feel, I'm like,
it felt normal.
Like I felt like my body just digested it properly. Like I'm like I almost ate something healthy. I'm like, that is crazy, bro. Right. And normally that same meal in United States, instant stomachache. It's crazy how that shit work, bro.
Nah, real life, man. That's cool. That's some interesting to talk about too, man. Because I'm not really, I ain't really been out of the country like that. But when it comes to how they do things in other spots, it do make a big difference. Can make you look at your country like, damn, what do we got going on? Like Japan, bro. My brother's stationed in Japan right now in the military, right?
Okay.
And one thing about over there, bro, like there's not many fat Japanese people. Now, I don't know no swole, like you talking about genetic wise, like how you saying them Nigerians stuff like that. Okay, them folks know being swole. But Japan, bro, there's not like a bunch of fat people out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're usually all pretty slim, bro. Like
the food is solid, bro.
Don't they eat like plant-based? Like they eat a lot of vegetables.
I know they eat a lot of rice and grains and stuff like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know completely what they do. I think fish is another big part of their diet. Like seafood is a big part. But yeah, some of these countries just different, bro. America's fucked up. UK is fucked up.
Yeah.
Where else, man?
Also think anybody who go on a straight plant-based diet got low testosterone.
Hey man, speak about it, bro. Let's talk about it, bro. Let's talk about it, man.
Have you ever seen a guy veined up jack on a just all plant-based diet? You personally, you may have seen somebody pop up on YouTube and say it.
Yeah, not in.
Have you seen it in real life?
I don't know nobody in person, but I will say I do know one person. He's a vegan, right? And
how long?
I think 3 years.
3 years. And how long has he been in the fitness?
Over 10 years, I think. So for a long, he built his whole
7 years. He built his whole frame off the regular shit.
I'm gonna be honest. You finna see this. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it a buck. 90% of men who's on a plant-based diet, you look at them and you just see estrogen. Like they give straight estrogen vibes.
That's crazy, man.
Let's be real.
Let's be real. No, you're right. I've seen like plant-based diet.
But if you did, when you do see him, and you see him talking about, I went on a plant-based diet, they usually high estrogen vibes. Am I right or wrong?
Look, this also you made a good point. Like I said, mind you, when did they start that diet though? Because they built this whole physique, the whole frame.
They trying to sell some bullshit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
that's real shit.
They be trying. They're trying to sell something. Somebody probably.
It gotta sound different.
You're Jack. Hey, look here. We'll give you this. Let's talk about say you did this diet because you got the look and you can, bruh.
That just goes back to being tapped in with reality, man. The thing is, people, muscle building and fat loss, it's the same boring ass fucking process. So every fucking informational article or video you watch, they're gonna say the same exact thing.
Yeah.
But when it sounds different to the human, oh, this is different. Okay, let's do this. This is not the same boring, monotonous shit that these other guys are saying. Let me try this. Yeah, fucking fruit fast. Yeah, let me just eat straight fruit.
I will say though, have y'all ever done some of that for like a week though?
I don't believe in them, bro, because I feel like
you never tried it for a week. Be like, okay,
I tried keto. I tried keto where
Keto's straight though. I would do keto for a couple of hours though.
That shit bullshit too though, Brian.
Why you say? But with keto, you on keto once your body straight ketosis though, you get way leaner.
Yeah, so
but it ain't something you should.
It ain't hormonal for hormonal reasons.
No, I would do it for long. No, it's like okay, temporary. Like let's say
I did it for a year. I did it for a year, bro.
Like yeah, I don't know about that. Like
when me and him lived together, I did it for a year, bro. But like when you do these fruit fasts and all of these, like
They call them fad diets.
Cutting shit out is not the way to go, bro.
Right.
The idea that from when we were little kids, they had the pyramid of like your macros. Let's go back to basic science, right? Forget all this other social media. Let's just talk science. You have your macros. You got your proteins. You got your fats. You got your carbs. You need all of that shit. Now, where the type of you shouldn't.
Where you get them from?
Chips is a carb. Is that a healthy carb? No.
Nope.
Sweet potato, healthy carb. So I'm gonna take all carbs out. I'm gonna take all meat out. No, you need the meat because meat has the amino acids in it. The meat is what give you that anabolic, look. And then you want the plants because the plants got the fiber in them. Then you need the carbs because the carbs is what fuel the muscle, is what give the muscle the size. So just cutting something out, you trying to cheat something. You trying to, what you're really trying to do is you trying to hurry up and get to something quick. And it's never safe doing that. Like, it's never safe. And I'll be honest, I'm guilty of that. I was heavy. I was like 235, probably sitting at like 28, 30% body fat. And I said, I need to get cut real fast. This is like, after I got into my career and stuff, we go on them slumps, got kids or whatever. So I said, I'm going to go on keto. And yeah, I got shredded and all of that, but I was weak as fuck.
Put on numbers like
I was weak. I would have headaches. I would have brain fogs. Like my body
brain fog is real with low carbs.
When he went vegan at first, he was putting up 315, and then when he started going vegan, like he couldn't hit that bit.
Yeah, bro.
Like that shit crushed him.
You should.
The thing is, everything works in synergy, right? So you got a fucking house you building. You can't build a house without the foundation. You can't skip the concrete.
That's crazy.
The house needs the concrete, the foundation. It needs the fucking wood and shit. You need the shingles on your roof, or if you get a metal roof, you need everything works in synergy to become a house.
Yeah.
That's what makes the house the house. That's what makes the house solid. It's the same thing with dieting. Like carbs, protein, and fats, they all work together in synergy. So when you skip one of them or you completely eliminate one, that's when shit just gonna go downhill. Yeah. You might look good, but now your hormones fucked up.
And what happens when you go and incorporate that back in? Like your body reacts to it a certain way, and now you may gain a whole bunch of weight or something. You know what I mean? You throw off your hormones like you were talking about.
Yeah.
like that's the same way I feel about those
With
fats.
diets.
Yeah, nah, bro. You should have a balanced diet, and if you're trying to lean out, you want to be in a calorie deficit, and if you're trying to be lean with that massive look, you want to be a little bit over your calories, just a little bit with good cardio. But it's math, bro. It's not.
It's really numbers, bro. That's all it is.
Do y'all track your calories? Do y'all weigh your
calories?
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't. I kind of.
But you know how to do it though.
I know how to do it.
Okay.
But I'll be honest. Accountability. I'm eyeballing shit.
Yeah.
If I know I'm about to, it's crazy. I know when I ate a little too much. As soon as I feel that trigger, all right, I need to go outside and take a little step. I'm watching it throughout the day.
See, I think it's straight once you get to a certain point, but I tell people, like, at least know how to do it and have that skill under your belt so you know what you got to do. Because some people be like, I don't want to have to, like, track my food all day.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck do you expect to get to where you're trying to get? Like, you're guessing at this point.
I'd rather get for closer. 2 weeks. You'll be, like, when you do that shit 2 weeks straight,
now.
You really can, bro.
Because 50 grams of protein on a plate look like for the most part now. I know what one cup of rice look like. And then I track the shit so much, I know there's 70 calories in one egg.
Right.
Out the gate. So now I can just do the math in my head now.
Right.
Like, just so I at least have the estimate. Like, people like, bro, you gotta at least have that skill under your belt before you start trying to do shit on like a different level. And I always tell people that, like, at least learn how to track, learn how to weigh up food. And I talk about the fucking labels on the back of food, bro. That shit is there for a reason, bro. That shit is not there just for fucking looking pretty, bro. It's there so you know what you're putting in your body, you know what I'm saying? But everybody just act like that shit don't matter. Like, everybody just, they'll eat the whole bag of bag gum bears, right? It says fucking 5 servings in that bag.
I was just
you eat the whole goddamn bag, bro. You're only supposed to eat like 1 to 3 gummy bears at a time.
You'd be surprised at how many people don't know that. Like, just look at the amount of servings per bag. They look at that calories, 130 calories, but they don't see the part where it says per serving.
Bro, I don't know why people aren't taught this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't taught this neither. I had to learn because I had gotten like a fitness course and a fitness group, you know what I'm saying? And I had to learn this shit, like just 3 months locked in, studying. So I'm like, okay, cool. I learned so much, and I experimented my body, did the crash diet, did a little bulk and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, this shit really worked. You know what I mean? And then it's like, bro, no one like teaches people this shit though. You know what I'm saying? It's like no teachers in schools. You would think they would teach health and nutrition in school because it really do dictate your life, bro.
Right.
Your quality of life is
are what
dictated
you eat.
on what you put in your body, bro. Facts. So it's kind of wild that people aren't taught that, bro. You know what I'm saying? They would say like finance and stuff too, stuff they can teach in school, but like, bro, you don't got shit if you don't got your health though. You know what I'm saying?
You done, bro.
Bro.
Yeah, like people say, like that goes to this. A lot of people be like, well, we all gonna die one day. Okay, let's take that route. So, all right, so we all gonna die one day, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So check this out, right? So I'm 65 years old, and I'm still able to ride my bike. I can still hang out with my grandkids. I'm 70. I can still do all of that if nothing tragic happens. If I ain't get hit by a car or nothing like that, right? Or do I want to be 80 years old, but from 65 to 80, I'm on machines? Like, you're really not living. You know what I'm saying? At least while I'm here, I want to live a clean life. Like, I want to be healthy. I don't want to feel like I got to depend on somebody to clean me up when I'm using the restroom because I'm so messed up. So it's not about stopping yourself from dying, but while you're living, you want to be living. You don't want to be relying on somebody. I guarantee you people that's like in these chairs on all of these machines,
About that shit.
they're thinking about like, man, why am I here? Like, I'm dependent upon this. So, yeah, we all gonna pass away, but do you want majority of your life to be living healthy and clean and you're dependent? Or do you want to have like the last 20 years of your life where you're dependent on somebody?
But I read the statistic, and it said like by the age of 30, most men will never jump again in their life. And I had this OG when I started working in the prison. His name was Wah, bro. Shout out Wah.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember going back in the booth, man. He's 60-some years old, bro. He's swole as fuck, though, bro. Like, huge. And I'm like, hey, Wah, man, can you jump? He was like, jump. Like this, goes in the air. So I see people like that. They're like 60, fucking 70 years old and are able to do these things. And I have the other side, though, that would always say, like, hey, man, dude, enjoy this while you can. Because when you get my age, bro.
That.
And I hate those people so bad. Cause I'm like, I'm glad I seen this side, too. So, like, I know this is possible. I just know not to be around
gave up. That person just gave up.
Bro, facts.
They just
I
gave
hate
up, bro.
that shit, bro. Sometimes I be wanting to say, bro, don't pass that energy.
Bro, they be poisoning people's minds, though.
Oh,
Let's say
yeah.
I was a dumbass and I listen to that shit. Or, like, there's younger kids who can listen to that shit and think, like,
Facts.
damn, you know what?
You got to recognize when somebody's trying to make themselves feel comfortable
Yeah.
about your discipline. Because you can be so disciplined in a room. And I mean, so disciplined.
Insecurities.
And then you disciplined and you got 5 other motherfuckers around you and they seeing you that you eating your meal. This happened to me all the time when I'm eating lunch at work or wherever. And like, oh, you eating that healthy
Little
stuff.
jokes.
Like trying to pick on me
Little
to make
slick
themselves feel better.
Yeah.
And sometimes I be wanting to say something, you know.
Oh, no, I say some shit. But the last time a bitch tried me, like, bro, I'll never forget this shit. The whole room went silent. He was so offended. Bro, I had spinach, eggs, and some salmon, right?
Yeah.
I'm eating my meals, and I was tracking, like, I put it in the phone. Everybody seen my little routine. I was eating the same shit every day. I was like 10% body fat at this time, too. I was ripped as fuck. So, fucking, I'm doing my shit. I'm eating. One day, this motherfucker come up to me. He say, you know that shit's gonna catch up to you, right? He's saying it in front of the whole room.
What the
And you want to know what I said to that motherfucker? I said, it already did. You don't see how I look? I told him that be cricket. Yo, that shit had him so pissed. He was sitting like he was so pissed the rest of the day, bro. That fucked his whole shit.
That was a white black dude with Spanish.
Ran that motherfucker, bro. That shit's gonna catch up to you, man. Hey, already did, bro. You don't see what's going on. Like,
people literally try to.
But you want to know something, though? People might look at me and say, "Oh, you're an asshole for that." But guess what? Like 2 days later, I think maybe the next day, he brought in some healthy shit. He was eating salad.
Now he want to motherfucker get right.
Took that
I
shit.
bet you females started talking about you. Like, females get talking too. But
Bro, when people are uncomfortable, bro, they'll do so much. And at first you don't catch it. You don't realize. You almost like, damn, am I tripping? But I start realizing like the 1% is the 1% for a reason.
Facts.
Like you're gonna be the weird one.
Yeah.
Because majority of the people, the other 99% ain't doing what you're doing. So you're gonna be the weird one. You just gotta accept like, hey, I'm gonna come off weird to other people because I'm doing something that other people won't do. And I've come to peace at that. And once I stop giving a fuck about what people say and all of that, bro, like
some people need that too. Like, okay, he came with some health shit next day.
Yeah.
Cool. Maybe that's what you need to really lock the fuck
that's
in,
what
bro. Like us all growing up, how y'all said you was skinny fat and you was on the field. Like, damn, I need to get right because I'm in competition with these people. You know what I'm saying? How you was saying you was looking at him like, okay, I need to get like him, and the other people in the school and shit like that too. Like it was some pain that we just said, okay, fuck it, I'm finna lock in. Versus being a bitch and being like, okay, man, I would just be sad and mope about it. You know what I mean?
Do you think getting picked on is necessary? Like,
you know, as I get older, bro, and I look at
if you think about it, right? You hear his story, and you hear what I'm saying.
Notice
you know,
the pattern.
and what you said. It was something you said. People like size you, and then I have my. So do you think?
I think it's inside of some people though, because it will break some people though too. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on the person. Like, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It's one of those things, like, it is what it is. That's how I can put it, like, because everybody can't take that shit or handle that shit the same way.
True.
Some people take that, and now they think about hurting themselves now. Now they in there got some kind of, everybody got body dysmorphia. I don't give a fuck nobody says, bro. I got body dysmorphia too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I need to get bigger, bro. I need this. But, like, for real, I'm still happy with my physique, though. There's a difference. Yeah. I want more, but I'm still happy with my physique. There's people who are not happy with their physiques. Like, those kind of people that'll look at themselves in the mirror and really be like, have self-hate now, you know what I'm saying? Like, versus having self-hate, I was like, damn. I just gotta lock in, bro. Like, but I'm the type of dude I always believe, okay, if someone else can do it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody don't have that mindset though. Say you said the same shit earlier. Like, you seen the people, you like, oh, they big. Well, shit, I'm finna be better than them. Then you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, I think it is good to have that, but I'm saying that from my point of view, everybody doesn't have that same mindset or can handle that kind of like judgment or talk. You know
what do you say to somebody who can't handle it?
I think that's where like people like us come in Tyrone, step in those shoes and let them know, like, hey, bro, like, you need to lock in, bro. Like, it's cool, bro. I was where you was, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, just lock in, bro. Like, that's like our role to motherfucking kind of inspire people and push them in the right direction, you know what I'm saying? That's the point of social media shit. That's the point of us putting the content out there, showing these guys what we got going on so they can be inspired like that. And then they can walk into that life because maybe they just didn't have the right people. Maybe they didn't have, the mom and dad was both fucked up, out of shape, and they didn't have the ability to believe, you know what I'm saying?
And they grew up being told you'll just never lose weight. Like, you'll always be fat like me. Look at your mom. Look at your dad.
Yeah. Or they never seen people, like, they just maybe never, in their city or where they're from, never seen people in shape. You know what I'm saying?
I'd say we were privileged. Me and him growing up, we were definitely privileged because majority of the men around us, bro, they were all in shape. Even Gary ain't even.
Gary ran like
so
5
man, this man was so fast, bro. Like, just athletic and quick.
Nah, we were equipped with a good front. Like, everybody, you got. We got an uncle that lives in England, short, like probably like 5'8", 5'9",
500,
500.
That's nice.
And, you know, like, then we got our auntie that ran track and high school.
Mom ran track.
Like, everybody was light, so you had no choice. And some, like you said, some people don't got that.
They didn't see nobody in their city, or maybe they didn't see one or two, but like I was once in a week, they probably seen that person. Right. But with me, like, I also like, I'm the best in my bloodline right now, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So like I still bro, I'm finna be the peak. Like once I get like y'all size, boy, oh yeah, it's a wrap. Once I hit this 200, once I hit the road to 200, I'm doing
standard for your lineage, bro.
Facts, bro. I'm saying I'm doing vlog right now, like the road to 200. Once I hit 200 pounds.
How much you at now?
I'm 190 right now.
Oh yeah.
But also like I'm not 190 lean though. Like if I was drop down 10% body fat, like we say, I'll probably be like 180 something, maybe even 175. You feel what I'm saying? So like I need to really hit like 215. Body fat gonna be probably a little like. Maybe almost 20%, but when I cut, okay, I'll probably like 195, 200 lean at that point.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'1".
6'1".
That shit gonna look crazy.
I'm real lanky though too, you feel what I'm saying? So like even like now, 190, people still don't see me like they still be calling me skinny too sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I got more work to do. But it's good, like I said, it's still talking, so like, okay, cool, I gotta lock in still, bro. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm at with it right now. But like me, I ain't had nobody in my family like that growing up. But what happened to me is I had this right here on YouTube, my phone. I remember watching Fairly Odd Parents, and it was a thing with Timmy Turner. He was like a Viking, and he had the motherfucking chest out.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
I'm like, damn, I want to be like that, or like watching wrestlers, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I want to be like them too. Like, I just like chest, bro. Like, having a big chest, like, just, that's just like confidence booster, bro.
That's why I say people be full of shit, bro, when they sit there and be like, oh, I don't need all of that. Like, bro, all of us as kids growing up, we wanted that shit. You just realized how hard it was.
If I just gave you a 6-pack right now.
Yeah,
you gonna say no, bro. You gonna say no.
But yes, anybody, you walk through a door and get shredded, they're gonna fucking do it, bro. I don't care what nobody say. And even if they, bro, that's like saying you want $1 million, bro.
Yeah.
Who gonna fucking say no, bro?
That you just don't want to put the work in, bro. That's what it boils down to.
People coping mechanisms, bro. I call them copers. A bunch of copers.
I do want to talk about this one right here is the weight moving weight topic.
Oh yes.
Man. So we go for that.
Yes.
The thing is, I've been that guy before too, bro. That's the thing.
Well,
like,
let's break
I
down
was
to
the
for the
fat
people that
swole.
didn't see this because they don't know what clip I'm talking about yet. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know, man. Matter of fact, you tell them what you said.
So
bro.
listen, so this is what I said. Listen, I said a guy that's like 220, 210, 200, 215, low body fat. And when I say low body fat, I'm talking under 15%. Throwing up a lot of weight is way much more of a flex than a big, heavy guy that's sitting at 25, 20% body fat, throwing up a lot of heavy weight. Because to me, the heavy guy, and a lot of the big guys got into my comments and was saying like I'm down and them. But just think about it, right? So like right now, if I wanted to get to 450 pounds on the bench and I just wanted to get strong, right? I'm telling you, I can do it.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? I'll just eat whatever the fuck I want. I wouldn't do no cardio. I wouldn't get on the treadmill. I wouldn't get on the Stairmaster. I'll be doing my heavy sets, resting 6 minutes between each set. Like,
that's a 2 hour plus.
Bro, I can go to McDonald's 3 times a day. So you got that, right? Then you got the other guy who's got to track his calories, be precise with his calories, still do his cardio, making sure he's getting all his steps in, and still being strong.
And still have a sit.
Bro, that big. And the reason I'm gonna tell you what made me do it because
y'all keep going, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what made me do it, bro. Because why I did that video, because I seen a few guys in the gym like with the titties heavy, walking around like this. But in my head, I'm like, bro, you trying to stunt, but you really fat. Like you're not. We're in the gym and you're flexing. You should be representing fitness. That's not fit.
Fat.
That is not fit. I'm sorry. You're strong. Yeah, you're strong because you're heavier. So to put this in a summary is that the heavier you are, generally speaking, it's easier to be strong versus someone that's down in weight, down in body fat, and being strong. I feel like a lot of guys that get fat and flex on how strong they are or gain all this weight, I feel like they cheating, to be real with you. I feel like they're not being accountable. I feel like they just overeating and just lifting heavy weight. To me, I think you just taking the pussy way out and you being lazy. And a lot of people ain't like that I said that, but that's just how I feel, man. If you disagree with it, you disagree with it. But you're not going to sit here and tell me that you can eat whatever you want, gain a whole bunch of weight, and lift heavy weight. And that's harder than someone being lean, lifting a lot of weight.
No,
it just does not make sense to me.
Not at all. Yeah, I've been that guy before too. That's the thing. Like, I'm a guy, I've been on both sides of the ball with a lot of this fitness shit. I've been the fat swole guy before. I went through that phase where I was eating McDonald's all day and just lifting heavy as fuck, hitting 400, 365, repping it out. It's easy, bro. Like that. Of course it's fun. Like, you hitting the gym, you putting up big numbers. It's fucking easy, and I can go eat whatever the fuck I want. Sign me up. But guess what? I ain't feel comfortable taking my shirt off.
Another thing I said, what really got him is I said it didn't require discipline.
Oh yeah, that's not discipline. No,
it does not, bro. I'm sorry, it does not require discipline because you get to sit in the gym for 2.5 hours, like, and have fun, like. Literally, don't have no pain. Like 6-7 minutes between each set, bro. You chilling.
You spending 2 hours just on a deadlift.
You chilling, bro.
Like, what the fuck?
Chilling. You chilling.
So, what body fat percentage or like what ratio does it become weight moving weight?
So here's the thing, that's a little tricky, right? So I don't want to go specific because there's some guys that carry body fat well too. Because there can be somebody that's sitting at 17%, and me and you think he's sitting at me and you may
some people hold it in their arms a little more, so they look sort of their back, maybe their legs, so they look like a bigger leg, but really it's the body fat.
So I would just say this: let's just do number for number, right? I'm gonna just make this simple math. If you weigh 250 pounds, right?
Lean or not lean. Lean or not lean,
my boy about to get precise with this shit, man.
If you weigh 250 pounds, if you weigh 250 pounds, and I'm going to just tell you what I did. I took 250 and I times it by 150%. If you can't lift 375 for one rep, at 250, I'm gonna say it right now, you are not strong.
Facts. I like it.
If you
I'm
do,
cool with that.
if
That's
you
bench?
that's bench. for
Okay,
one rep.
okay.
If you do 374 and under, you're not strong to me. All right. If I got a guy that weigh 180,
I like where this going.
that's maxing out at 270, that guy is strong.
Facts. I like
That guy, if a 180 pounder is maxing out 270 for one rep, and a 250 pounder is getting under 375 for one rep, the 180 pounder
And
is
for
stronger.
you dumbasses out there, don't get on here talking about, well, 375 is more than 2. No, it's the ratio. You didn't see what he just did. That's 150%. If a guy is lean, has the discipline, and is doing that 150% of his body weight ratio, then yes, he is more disciplined, and that is by far way more impressive than a fat motherfucker who stuffing his face with burritos and burgers and lifting heavy ass weight. I'm sorry, that shit.
And you know how you want to know if y'all really want to challenge me on this. That's why you have weight classes, and I can get even more technical. Let's look at the NFL Combine, right? Who normally wins the NFL Combine for 225 reps? It's a defensive lineman or an offensive lineman, right? Who's the heaviest normally on the field?
Just the wrong person right now. But
The defensive, so the guys up front, right? So in football, you got the guys up front in the trenches. Those are usually your bigger guys. Those in the NFL,
those are putting the most numbers up.
Yeah. So you know, they have the NFL Combine where they put 225 on the bar and they rep, you know, how many times you do them. Normally, the person that wins that of how many reps they do is usually a D lineman or O lineman because the science, those guys normally weigh more. It's just math, bro. That's what it is, bro.
Yeah, that's why I had to humble a motherfucker one time. Like, me and my homeboy was in the gym, and we was doing legs. He was doing legs too. He was maxing out 405, but this guy is like 320 at minimum, and that's me being nice.
Yeah.
He weighed 320 pounds minimum. He maxed out 405
On the squat?
Yeah, 405 on the
Was it a
squat.
low squat though?
Huh?
Was it a low squat?
Nah, yeah, it was low because he was a little. He's a short femur guy.
Okay.
You know, people. I don't know if you know
But you
about
say he
those.
was maxing out for one rep?
Yeah, one rep max.
That's weak. That's weak.
Right. So he did his one rep. We doing legs next to him, me and my homeboy. I'm doing my little 315, 4 sets of 12. And he come over. It's nice to see some big guys doing legs. Like, he talking shit like he one of them ones. Like, he one of them ones, yeah. I'm like, big dog, you gotta humble yourself. I like what you doing. You coming in here, you pushing yourself, but you gotta be a little bit more humble. Why is that? I'm not gonna get into that. You see what's going on. I'm not gonna. You see what's going on. You gotta humble yourself, bro. Real shit. You already see what he get it. You see, we should not be able to. We should not be able to lift. We live in the same, bro. I live more. Actually, I'm lifting more, bro. I'm repping. And you got me 500 pounds. And I weigh like almost half.
Yeah, man, that's embarrassing, bro.
You see what's going on.
And I be saying that shit
what's going on, bro.
You see it all the time. You be on the bench and you doing your workout. You doing your 4 sets of 12. So you ain't trying to max out. And then you see the big guy throw on something. He put 365 on there, and I know he every bit of 280. I'd be like, bro, I really want to just. But I don't want to mess my workout up right now. But you really tripping, bro. You really ain't.
That's crazy. That shit is different.
Yeah, when they get out of line, that's where I got a problem. When you go to say it, like, that motherfucker really came up, like, he on some shit. I'm like, bro, are you serious? Like, don't talk shit about people who weigh less than you, but still getting it in.
Yeah.
And they got a lower body fat percentage than you. They probably can't squat 405, but they weigh like 150, my guy, and they're still doing like 300.
And don't call him a little guy, because I notice they'll say, "Oh, you little guys." That's not a little guy, but like y'all, this 200 pounds.
Right.
Don't get it fucked up, bro. Like, don't believe in that. If you ain't 200 pounds, you victim weight.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's
Let's get into that.
That's carry as fuck.
Well, let me say this, bro. Let me just say this, bro.
Hey.
I understand where you're going with this, right? But I will say this, bro. Once I hit 200 pounds, bro, I'm talking hella shit, bro. I ain't nobody's fucking with me, bro. I'm talking
that.
But I mean, you boss though, bro. You got the combat experience.
So you got somebody that's about 5'9", and he at 190, and he's jacked.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to even go stupid. I'm going to say 180, 5'9". 180, that sounds light.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh, he can be, that ain't no little guy, bruh.
I'm Bruce 200.
Majority male.
Because he had the same strength that I got, bro. All my friends like this is my issue right now, right?
Yeah.
I could weigh 180, right? But because of my frame, my structure, all my friends that are 180 that look huge at 5'8", though, I will never look like them, though, at 180, though. You feel what I'm saying?
Because they're
But they still
compact.
got the strength, though, you know what I'm saying? That's why I got to hit these certain numbers or get to a certain level to be able to put some numbers that they're putting up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just because of the height difference in the frame. Yeah. So like for me to look like how I want to look like, oh damn, he kind of big, I got to hit that 200.
I get what you're saying. You know you got to put that, but I'm just saying like a lot of guys that get on here, because I'll get to 195 and I'll still dominate some of these guys that say 200 pounds is victim weight. Yeah. I will purposely get to 195 and show like,
because my friends
are more quicker and more explosive too. So that's really where the issue comes in. It's not it ain't always about having that weight, having that meat on you.
That's being an all-around athlete though, you know what I'm saying? That's really the goal at the end of the day, bro. Like I don't think anybody should be in one bag. Like I want to be an all-around athlete. I want to be able to have the size, be able to move how I need to move, so on and so forth. And that was my I used to be scared like when I was younger, and I really refrained from the weights. I was like, damn, bro, I don't want to get like swole and then not move how I feel at 160, not move how I felt at 170, you know what I mean? But I realized like, damn, as long as I train properly, bro, I could be a monster, bro, you know what I'm saying? So like now I took time to lock in and really focus, okay, let me focus on just getting my weight right, and then I'll do the explosive workouts and stuff later and really hone in on the athleticism, because you can have it all, bro.
You can.
I used to think I could have it all. That's my problem.
You want to know the easiest cheat code to like having the strength and the athleticism with it? Mm-hmm. You do your compound lifts and then you superset it with an explosive movement. It's that simple. So for example, if I'm doing squats,
I thought doing jumping lunges or something like that.
Do some fucking jumping lunges with dumbbells or just do some weighted box jumps. Superset the squat. That's all you gotta do. If you want the athleticism with the power and the strength, you just superset the two together, and it'll be a quicker workout. Yeah, you still gonna build the size while building the athleticism and the power you want.
Facts.
Like it's a huge misconception with that, bro. Like being big and not being able to move around. It's all about how you train, like you said.
Bro, do you think though a lot of people they want to work out like that, but doing the explosive stuff like you talking about with the weights, but they're afraid that doing those other workouts will mess up their muscle mass? Do you think some people take that out?
There's a big misconception.
So I want to elaborate on that.
Like, so the thing with that, it's considered cardio because you're getting your VO2 max up to a certain rate whenever you're doing them explosive movements. But that's where the macros and tracking calories comes in. Now you just gotta compensate towards that.
Calories,
so if you did some heavy, like you did the fucking box jumps with the squats, okay, I got a carb up today. Instead of doing 180 grams of carbs, I probably got to do 250 today. Or just knowing how much carbs to eat before and after that specific workout. That's really the easiest way to do it, actually. So I know if I'm going to do that explosive workout, superset it with the compound movements and shit, I now know I need to eat 70 carbs before that workout and 70 grams of carbs afterwards. That's usually the 40 to 60 is usually the sweet spot for those type of intensive workouts, but if you do 70, you're golden. So 70 grams before that training session.
70 grams
and 70 grams after.
Okay, 70 grams before and 70 grams.
70 grams. It's simple, bro. It's all math, just like you said. It's just numbers.
Now I had that in my mind a lot of times too. Like I said, I wouldn't be as be able to move as how I want to move when I get a certain weight until I started bulking. And I did it properly, a slow lean bulk. Like I said, I'm only gaining, let's say, maybe 2 pounds of muscle a month. You know what I'm saying? If even that, you know what I'm saying? But it's slow, so I'm still relatively lean, still have my abs. And like, I've seen the strength gains. Like, I could do more muscle ups now. At one point, bro, I had a hard time doing muscle ups. And I would try to rush shit too. Like, I would try to motherfucking get up there and just bang them out instead of focusing on the foundation first. Like, being able to hit those 10 to 15 pull-ups. Before doing these other movements, you know what I'm saying? Or I'll motherfucking try to jump to 225 too soon and not properly warm up or not motherfucking build up to that point. I was like, damn, okay, I hit this the other day, let me motherfucking jump straight on this, you know what I'm saying? And I get mad at myself with my results versus doing the right things, focusing on fundamentals, you know what I'm saying? Building that strength to get to those points, you know what I'm saying? So like, still running during the bulk, I was like, it was time I stopped doing cardio. Yeah, so I'm my mom like, I can't do cardio. I can't afford to burn calories. But
I know it's a
mile is 100 calories though, bro. A mile is only 100 calories. 15 minutes of jump rope, let's say another 100 calories. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's nothing to go eat One
100
donut.
more calories.
I might eat one donut, bro.
That's 25 grams of protein. That's it. You just get you a scoop of protein.
That too. Or make a shake real quick. Or I be doing this now too because I mean like 3,000 plus calories right now. But I do like a shake with some olive oil.
Ooh,
you don't even know it's in it. You don't even know that shit's there, bro. Or flax seeds are great. Them ground flax seeds because they have it's about 500 calories for 100 grams. Plus the fat and the fiber that you get in there, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, yeah.
So that's a big deal is having the fiber too. That'll be a big problem I used to do with my first bulk, bro. I used to just eat a bunch of bullshit. It was like really a dirty bulk, and I gained some weight, but I was so bloated, bro. I didn't use the bathroom for like 3 days at times, bro. So I'm eating 3,000 calories, not using the bathroom, bro. I'm in pain and agony, bro. Because I wasn't eating enough fiber though to have my body function properly. So now this bulk is way easier eating enough fiber though too, because like I can eat, bomb, okay, use bathroom, bomb, okay, and I can eat again, and I'm like functioning properly, bro, you know what I'm saying? So that's a big thing people miss out on is that fiber. And I had a friend, he talked about it, man. He said every man needs at least like 30 to 38 grams of fiber a day. How do y'all feel about that when it comes to fiber?
I'll be honest, man, I haven't really tapped into the fiber game like that.
But you eating probably already though, so it's like you don't even think of it, you know what I'm saying?
That's why we go back to being balanced, because it's a proactive approach, because you're now letting the fucking macros work in synergy together.
Yeah, facts.
So if you eating a high amount of protein with your carbs, fats, everything is balanced, you don't got to worry about fiber intake. You already know you're getting the right amount of fiber because you're doing a gram of protein per pound of body weight.
See, I've been on the fucked up side where it's like, damn, I need to know how much fiber I'm taking now so I get back right. But now, like I said, I don't really track as much too. And like I said, I them flax seeds, I don't even got to think about it because I know I'm getting the fiber out of that. Out the gate from that, you know what I'm saying? Plus whatever fruit and stuff I'm eating as well. So that shit definitely comes clutch, man. But all in all, man, I think we're ready to close this out, bro. We'll be here all night talking.
Oh, yeah.
And we still got some more shit in the phone, man. I'll say those for next time, though, man. Hopefully see you guys on here again, man. Definitely a great time, great conversation. Covered a lot of great topics, man. Had some extracurricular things going on, too, around the corner, man. Don't know what that was about, but we're good. We're rocking and rolling, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to see us in the gym, though, let us know what y'all want us to hit. Y'all want us to do a chest day, leg, back day. Let us know down below. And we'll go ahead and try to set that up now. Let the people know where they can find you on social media and all platforms.
Instagram, Training Clothes 51. TikTok, Just 3 More Reps. JJ Harris, man. Follow me.
Everything Anton_2 Loud. That's ANTON _2 Loud LOUD. And that's on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Go ahead and let us know down below some of the conversations you want to have next time, some more topics, maybe some questions. Let us know how y'all feel about some of these things, such as moving weight, man. The kids, motherfucking not eating the right shit, so on and so forth, man. Let us know.
And the people that go on the all plant-based.
Oh, yeah, we can tell you that's going to be the one right there. The vegans and the plant-based folks, man.
The man that go all vegan, your testosterone low and your estrogen high.
Yeah, let's talk about all that, man. Let us know how y'all feel about it down below, man. But tap in, man. Stay tuned for what's coming, man. Another great episode, man. And as always, man, stay in that lab and keep working.
Yes.